Alright, hello! Good morning. Okay, so a lot happened last time. It's scary. Um Hesakasa. Resaving over this story chart. Yes. Okay. So we finished out that line for now. So our friend Avi and Cersei went on the boat. Well, Cersei stayed behind, which is where she messes with Yumiko and Soto. God. But Arnav, our friend Avi, goes with Somikawa out on the boat, where she reveals the location of the oh god, what was it called? I'm gonna drive myself insane. I don't think it's in this update. We're so fucked. Oh, Tabatibako. Okay, so basically putting mermaid's flesh back into this box allows it to be restored to its original power that it would be in Ryugu. So when you take it back out and eat it, you actually become immortal. So that's just what happened there. Somikawa reveals that she's actually Mari Minakuchi's younger sister, so that's why they look the same. They are Taishima descendants, and it was the Taishima's family's goal to bring the two mermaids that were left behind back to Ryugu. One of the mermaids is back in Ryugu now. Sobe. She just went back to Ryugu as per what our Somikawa said. Azusa. Sorry, so much happened. She wanted to be a mermaid really bad, and she was incredibly despondent over a lot of things because she decided that she didn't want to fulfill her family duty without knowing what it was. So Mom was not a mermaid. We don't think so. But she has a connection to mermaids. She was friends with Sobe because it was her job to get her back to Ryugu. So that's what she was doing on the beach all those nights. And part of the getting them back to Ryugu is partly involved with the curse of the raging waves, because in the process it would probably lift it, according to Somikawa, but that obviously didn't happen. But a few months ago, the God, the thing, God, so much happened yesterday. Gosh, I might just have to reread the story. That's all. Hold on. Nope. Our friend Avi has the curse of the Forsaken Fish. And he turned Somikawa into the fish as per her final request because she was gonna drown herself anyway, and she wanted to be a mermaid. And this was the closest she was ever gonna get. That's why Yumiko and Soto find her mummified mermaid body on shore, and she looks content instead of in pain. So we finally have the full picture of the invasion of Taishima. So we're just gonna read this again real fast before we have to, we're not even to what happened with Sato and, Tsukasa, which is insane. Around 400 years ago, during the Sengoku period, Oda Nobunaga was assassinated at the Honnoji Temple. Kuki Yoshitaka, commander of the Kuki Navy, had steadily been gaining influence within the clan, but he now found himself at the crossroads in an era still racked with the turmoil of war. It was then that a vassal of the Kuki clan, Komatsu Sadamune, approached him with some intriguing information. According to Sadamune, 3 mermaids were said to be living on Taishima under the protection of some of the island's residents, even though the island was originally thought to be uninhabited. It was widely known through folklore that eating the flesh of a mermaid granted one immortality and eternal youth. Sadamune urged Yoshitaka to take advantage of this, suggesting that if he possessed such power, an invincible army would be to his command. Seeing this as an opportunity he had been waiting for, Yoshitaka ordered Sadamune to capture the mermaids and bring him back to him. However, Kuki Sumitaka, Yoshitaka's nephew and head of the clan at the time, strongly opposed his approaching of Taishima. It was in fact Sumitaka who had been secretly protecting the mermaids on Taishima, believing the mermaids to be messengers of the gods and the island a sacred sanctuary. He had worked to keep them isolated from outside influence. His adopted daughter, Princess Hatsune, who was also living in hiding on Taishima at the time for other reasons, which further strengthened his opposition to Yoshitaka's plan. However, it was not long before Komatsu Sadamune learned of this. He reported to Yoshitaka that Sumitaka was not only planning to keep the mermaids for himself, but was also secretly moving to build an army of his own, which is clearly not true. Infuriated by what he perceived to be an act of rebellion, Yoshitaka gave the order for Sadamune to prepare a military invasion of Taishima. Upon receiving the order, Komatsu Sadamune immediately set sail for Taishima at the head of a large army. Caught off guard by the unexpected attack, Tsubitaka scrambled to send his own forces out in an attempt to resist, but was unable to prevent the enemy from landing. In the blink of an eye, the once peaceful and beautiful landscape of Taishima was transformed into a nightmare. The islanders, guardians of the sacred land, desperately fought back, but they stood no chance against the seasoned soldiers hardened by years of battle on the front lines, and one after another they fell before the invaders. Sadamune ordered that even women and children be cut down without mercy, and soon the waters around Taishima ran red with blood. Sadamune's forces swept the island, searching every inch for signs of mermaids as they pressed their assault. Finally, they discovered a mermaid in hiding by the name of Hayase and captured her. Sadamune demanded that she make his troops immortal, but the mermaid staunchly refused. Even as Sadamune turned to torture, inflicting unspeakable pain with every refusal. The torture escalated until eventually even her supernatural nature was not enough to withstand the torment. On the brink of death and resigned to her fate, Hayase gave a final terrible cry, overflowing with resentment and anger as she breathed her last. Sadamune ordered his men to take the flesh from her body, but as soon as they went to do so, a strange phenomenon began to occur. All the soldiers who approached her body began to transform into fish, their bodies decaying rapidly as the transformation took hold. Hayase had cast a curse upon them with her dying breath. With one mermaid Sadamune had captured dead and his forces decimated, he began a mad search of the island in pursuit of the remaining 2 mermaids. Eventually, he found a deep cave in the interior island that extended far beneath the earth, reaching down to the sea floor. In the deepest part of the cave was a shrine, and a door with a powerful seal over it that he couldn't open no matter how hard he tried. Convinced this had to be the entrance to the sacred land, the home of the mermaids, Sadamune gathered all of his remaining gunpowder and artillery and unleashed it on the door, destroying both it and the shrine in the process. This opened up a few months ago, which coincides with, like, the storm and, Sobe leaving and returning here, and, the Curse of the Forsaken Fish being released also. The next moment, a violent tremor racked the entire island, and the skies above were engulfed by a storm. The repercussions of his desecration of the sacred land and the resentment of the islanders he had senselessly slaughtered blended together, unleashing an all-consuming calamity that seemed to shake the heavens and the earth. Ravaged by the fierce earthquakes and vicious storms, Taishima sank beneath the waves, as if nature itself sought to protect the sacred land by erasing all traces of existence. Thus, Taishima and the sacred land, along with Sadamune and his army, lost to the sea in an instant. Cersei also said that it's quite possible that the god of the sea, his rage, contributed to this curse because just the people alone would probably not be able to have a curse that lasted 400 years and this strongly. The only survivors of this tragedy were 2 mermaids and 2 islanders that had successfully made their escape from the island. Hayase had in fact stayed behind as bait to allow the others to escape. The other two surviving islanders were Princess Hatsune and a man named Somikawa, who had been assigned to the duty of protecting a relic important to the mermaids, which was the Tamatebako, the box. However, hold on. However, the tale did not end with the sinking of Taishima. Sumitaka eventually made it to the seas near the island, but a fierce anger and resentment darkened the waters around it, and the curse born from these dark emotions, the curse of the raging waves, had given rise to a storm that continued to rage for even several days after the incident. Furthermore, the curse born from Hayase's final moments, the curse of the Forsaken Fish, also continued to exert its influence on the area, causing anyone who entered the storm's domain to transform into a fish. The situation had grown beyond anybody's ability to control. Sumitaka, looking for a solution, turned to Tsuchi Mikado, Harukage, a renowned Onomoji, and friend of Princess Hatsune. After conducting an investigation, Harukage concluded that the source of the curse was the sacred land, now sunk beneath the waves. Although the curse was too powerful to dispel, it would be possible to seal the sacred land by offering up a sacrifice, thereby suppressing its calamitous effects. The seal would last for 400 years, by which time he anticipated that the curse of the raging waves would dissipate. Hearing this, Princess Hatsune volunteered to sacrifice herself in hopes that it would bring peace to the souls of the islanders who had looked after her during her time on Taishima. With her noble sacrifice, the storm at last died down, and peace was restored to the sea around the island. A bronze mirror, in Princess Hatsune's possession at the time, was imbued with the power to serve as a talisman to calm the raging waves, and was passed from person to person over the years, eventually making its way to Kamishima. Tsuchimikado Harukage was also able to seal the curse of the Forsaken Fish in a wooden accessory that Princess Hatsune had been wearing, turning it into a curse stone. Harukage used the resentful memories contained within the curse stone to create a record of the event, which he sealed away within a heavily locked iron box before concealing it within a rock on the seabed. In the event the curse of the raging waves had not abated even after 400 years, he made it so that the seal on the rock would be lifted at the same time as the seal on the sacred land, so that the record of what would happen and the method of undoing the curse would make its way to future generations. It made its way to Arnov, so Avi has this stuff and this information as well as Cersei. Meanwhile, to protect the sacred land and the mermaids, Sumitaka ensured all records of Taishima were erased so no mention of the island or the disaster that had befallen it would make its way into historical accounts. He also concocted a tale in which Princess Hatsune had thrown herself down a well, in an act of defiance of political marriage in order to conceal her sacrifice. Afterwards, Kuki Yoshitaka, infuriated not only by his failure to obtain immortality, but also by the loss of his primary military force, murdered Sumitaka, who opposed him to the very end and seized control of the Kuki clan in both name and nature. He had his vassals search the area around Taishima countless times after that, but as said, they found neither mermaids nor any trace of their existence. After Harukage sealed the entrance to Ryugu, the two remaining mermaids, Nagami and Sobe, were left unable to return home. Nagame, free-spirited by nature and yearning to explore the seas beyond Ryugu, seized the opportunity to travel the world, a journey that would span the next 400 years. Enamored by the idea of fairy tale romance, she was said to have been enthused at the thought of finding her own tale of eternal love as she left. However, the more serious Sobe was deeply affected by Hayase's sacrifice, mourning her loss and filled with longing to return home to Ryugu. She spent her days hidden in the depths of Ise Bay, weeping bitterly. Somikawa, the sole survivor of the Taishima Islanders, saw Sobe's tears and vowed to protect her, promising to do all he could to ensure her return to Ryugu one day. The treasure that the mermaids entrusted to him at Tamatebako has passed down through generations of the Somikawa family as proofs of the oath, being honored by his descendants 400 years later. Yay! That's that! The Tamatebako is now in our possession because, of the trade that Avi and Somikawa made. She revealed the location, which was under her floorboards in her house, if he turned her into a mermaid, and he did. So there's that. Oh shit. No, I didn't mean to do that. Why did I do that? Oh well. I'll just speed through the questions again. Shit. Okay, whatever. Okay, with these guys, we're kind of in hell. How did I do that? Oh, okay, with Sato, we're kind of in hell. She speaks- okay, well, let's just this is just the- this is the- okay. Having learned of Sato's immortality, Shinobu Wakamura hopes to prevent the curse of raging waves by handing her over to a mysterious and powerful person known as Nkakudono. Shotaro, upon learning about Sato's circumstances, asks her to start a relationship with him and suggests that the two of them escape to Tokyo together. Yeah, Wakamura found her washed up on the beach, dead, like drowned dead, and watched her come back to life, basically. And he was like, well, I gotta take you in. So he's been nice to her up until now, and he's basically watching the fairies, so she can't escape the island. And Shotaro's being a freak, so no wonder he's friends with Yutaro and Wakaki. Okay. Tsukasa appeared where Shotaro and Sato were talking. She explains that she is an immortal and she does not remember very much, if at all. She finally got a few of her memories back. Oh yeah, we also learned that Tsukasa is in contact with her dad now, and he's a rich man. And it sounds like, in theory, he could be Yamashina. She has dinner with him sometimes. But that's just what I'm going on about. We'll just read part of this again. The truth is, some of my memories have started coming back. Just a few. Wait, really? That's great! So, what did you remember? Well, I want to keep this just between the two of us for now. Is that okay? Yeah, of course, totally. Earlier when you said you couldn't believe we were the same age, you were right. The truth is, I might look quite young, but I've actually been around for a very long time. Oh, so that's what you've been hiding. I knew something was up, I knew it. So how old are you? Already 20? No, I'm a little older than that. Oh, I need to guess even higher? Okay. She basically says, are you some ancient granny? Also, that part about me dying and coming back, there might be some truth to that too. I'm actually an immortal girl with an immortal body. Nice to meet you. It was so long ago that I barely remember. I ended up eating the flesh of a mermaid. she's not too sure how old she is. She's not really forgetful. The oldest memory I can remember goes back several centuries. Oh yeah, I forgot. My little theory is that since she washed up on the shore without any of her memories, she was in Ryugu up until a few months ago. That's why so yeah. Since Ryugu's time, as per the, oh god, where is it? Yes, as per this story of Urashima Taro, when he comes back once he leaves Ryugu Palace, he finds that it's been several hundred years. So I think that happened to her, and her memory thing is something else. Was she immortal while she was in Ryugu? Probably, maybe, I don't know that yet. No context. Yeah, everything between then, I'm guessing I've been asleep somewhere for like the last 400 years, so that's kind of... Yes, and then they're talking about Urashima Taro. We did this last time, and we ended on this before they went to walk around. And then they talk about Yuza's mother. One of the things you have to do is go talk to Tsuyu. Also, the reason why I talked about Yuri in the post was that Sato calls her incredibly cute and etc. I'll just throw those screenshots in the server real fast. Because it's so awesome. Yeah, she says, just look at you. You're cute, you're smart, and you're a great person. You've got every reason to be confident. And Tsukasa goes, you're making me blush. It does sound convincing coming from you. It's cute. I'll just throw those in our server real fast. Sorry that things have been so silly. We are about up to speed, I think. Okay, yep, we have... Okay, yep, we are back up to speed finally. Okay, auto off. Thank God. Come on, let's go talk to Tsuyu. Yeah, we should apologize to Shotaro too. Alright. No, we shouldn't. He's kind of weird. I don't really want to. He's kind of weird. I don't really wanna. Okay, let's go to the Minakichi residence first. Hello? Anybody home? Doesn't look like anyone's here. Guess we'll just have to come back. I guess we'll just have to wait to talk to Tsuyu. Let's come back later. Fuck! Okay, welcome to our residence. I don't like him. I don't wanna. Yeah. He gives me the ick. That's why he's perfect for Namagaki. It looks like Shotaro isn't home. Yeah, no one's here right now. Fuck. Well, let's take a peek again. Oh, shit. Eek! Oh, it's just the phone. That scared me. I don't want to check the phone yet. We came back here thinking Shotaro might be around. But now that I think about it, there's a good chance I could run into Mr. Wakamaru too. That could get awkward. bird is gone. There was a bird there. Tsukasa keeps glancing at the phone with concern. Well, it is someone else's house. Can't blame her for being curious. Sato, the phone's ringing. Yeah, I guess it is. Shouldn't you get it? I guess I should. I'm not really sure. Don't look at me. What do you normally do? Normally I pick it up. It's the least I can do while staying here. Well, there you go. Just pick it up then. Yeah, I guess so. Makes sense. Is there anything here? No? The phone's still ringing. Fine. I'll get it. Hello, Wakamura residents. You're one of the Wakamuras? Actually, no. No one from the Wakamura family is home right now. Would you mind calling back later? Wait, really? Then that means... you must be that immortal girl. Sorry? I'm not sure what you mean. If this is a prank call, I'm hanging up. Something about his tone really irks me. Aha! So this is where you've been hiding. Took me forever to find you. Who is this? My dear Osato, it's been a while. He knows me. Oh, we only got 5 slots. That's crazy. I guess we don't actually need this one. The fight does not matter. So this is a prank call. I'm hanging up now. Whoa, hold it, don't you hang up on me, you little shit. I know exactly who I'm talking to. Shit. Okay, I don't remember. Okay, well my first theory was that Kippei, the fake Kippei, was the phone caller that was talking about killing all the women, but unless his, because he didn't, but he doesn't speak with the slight accent, so I don't know who it is. I think he speaks with the accent, he drops his G's. I don't know if he's relevant. Who else is- there's nobody else really from the mainland. So maybe it is Kippei still. It sounds like he knows it sounds like he actually knows who you are, Sato. I think this might be our chance to get some new info. I got a really bad feeling about this. It could be intentional, yeah. So, my dear little Sato, I hear Unka Kadono's got his eye on you now. You're awfully well informed. Mind telling me who you are? Okay, so maybe- okay, it might be fake Kippei. Because he works with him. But of all the people out there, it was Unkakudono who found out? Damn! That geezer's gonna hunt you to the ends of hell! Who the hell are you? Tell me. Wow, you're really fired up. Hang on, wait. You fucking serious? You don't remember me? For real? That's real harsh. After everything we had? All that passionate talk about our future together? Wait, what? Come on, just because I don't remember you doesn't mean you get to start spouting nonsense. Well, you'll know if it's nonsense soon enough. And listen, I'm actually the one trying to help you here, you know? You might want to hear me out. What do you mean? So this Kurono, he's a psycho old man funneling cash into researching immortality. If he gets his hands on you, you'll be strapped to a table in his lab while he cuts you open alive. He'll sit there watching you die and regenerate, all as a part of his fucked up experiments. And once you're healed up, slice and dice again, rinse and repeat, over and over. Sounds fun, huh? Oh, that's straight up torture. Even if your body's immortal, the pain is all real. Becoming his sacrificial guinea pig would be nothing but hell on earth. You sure know a lot about this. Well, yeah, that's why you should come to me instead. Doesn't sound so bad now, does it, Sato? Huh? I'll take you into my protection before you're handed over to Ngekudono. All you need to do is shut up and do as you're damn told, woman. Oh, hell no. If you think I'd ever grovel to some nameless creep like you, you've got another thing coming. I refuse. You'll remember me when we meet, I promise. So here's the deal. Get on today's last ferry to Tobaport. Come alone. Got it? I'm not leaving my girl! I hope you die. What? Not a chance. Damn right, she's not going anywhere with you. So do us both a favor and never contact me again. Oh, come on! Is that really how you're gonna play it? Listen, if you don't show up when I say, I'll tear through every last dumbass on this island. Slice them all to fucking pieces. Sound good to you? That's what happens when people defy me. No mercy. Just punishment. What? So I'll say it one more time, my dear Osato. If you don't want this island to be a bloodbath, get on the last ferry. Come to Tobaport alone. This is your last chance. You get that, right? When you say no mercy, just punishment, what exactly are you talking about here? Oh, you know, I have this little curse power, and let's just say... Sorry, somebody was in the basement, and I got scared. I love being a nervous wreck. I'm so normal. I have this little curse power, and let's just say it can be pretty fucking potent. Ugh, another curse? I guess I could show it off by cursing every woman on the island. Kill them all off one by one. How's that sound? That way everyone else on the island will see the one girl who doesn't die, and, well, guess your secret's out. No. So yeah, better just do as I say. No point fighting it. We've already got an assassin mixed in with the locals. Everything's set. An assassin? Mixed in with the locals? Yep, and they're fucking nuts. Gave them a curse, and they were way too thrilled to use it. Dead serious too. Eyes like a psycho killer. You get those sometimes. Natural killers. Pretty sure they've already made their move, and unless I call them off, they sure ain't stopping. Is it? Did he give? Oh no! Did he give Shotaro the curse stone? I think that would. Oh my god! That's the only person I can think of that would maybe get it. Cause Kikuko is normal. Chie also died. These two died for sure. I remember seeing those two die. Tsuyu died, obviously. Tsuyu died. Yuza got his head cut off. Miss Wakamura got killed. Shotaro was at the scene where Sato gets cut up and then revives, but he runs away. So I wonder if... Sorry, I'm also gonna show you... I'm gonna send a screenshot in our server again. Or actually, I can try and pull it up on screen. He's got some crazy eyes, like, sometimes. I will send it in the server. Let me see if I can quickly pull up the image. Media file. Shotaro. Hold on, let me just... I have to open my file. Oh my god, please. Oh, it's just straight up not gonna work. Hold on. Please, God. They don't need to see my pictures of judo. Oh, it's a JPEG. It's not, okay, well, what if I try and change it? They don't like JPEGs. Read it as a PNG. I'm not saying I called it because I truly had no real idea, but I didn't like him in the promotional material. He didn't strike me as a good person. Oh my god, the picture's just not gonna come up. Oh, here it is. Yeah. This kind of crazy. This doesn't really give me good vibes. I took a picture of it because it made me laugh at first because he looked so shocked. But he's friends with the promotional material. I can't remember if it was Yutaro's birthday or if it was his birthday, but there was promotional material from one of the social media accounts, and it like gave them a little text back and forth. But we already know that Namagaki is weird, incompetent, and a huge loser that likes to become friends with other people for his own gain, even when it goes poorly. See, becoming friends with oh my god, her name is gonna escape me. Oh god, I love her so much, her name is escaping me now. You remember, it was oh my god. I'm gonna die. Ayame. No, not Miyu. Ayame. He was friends, quote unquote friends, quote unquote dating Ayame. Tono. But the fact that Shotaro was friends with him put me off, because they go to college together. No, you're fine. I'm talking about the guy that hit her with his car because of Ayame. Man. Okay. Anyway, I guess Shotaro is our only candidate right now for having the curse of the Hieke. That's just what I'm calling it right now, because we don't have an actual identification for the curse that created the Toba Seabed skeletons. Killed by a curse, wielded by someone connected to the Hieke. So I'm imagining what happened here is our fake Kipe had this curse stone, but he gives it to Shotaro. Shotaro has enough spiritual energy that he can wield it. But this guy's real name is probably going to reveal that he is connected to the Hieke, and that's why Shotaro is able to use it, just because he's connected to him now. Unless, of course, the Wakamura family is descended from people in the Hieke line. I don't know if they would be. Anybody with like the Mori suffix on their name is someone to suspect, but we don't really know anybody with that. So It's a good question. Sorry we're sitting here theorizing. Pretty sure they already made their move, and unless I call them up, they sure ain't stopping. Is he being serious? I'll check with you again after the first body drops, but I really recommend that you make the smart choice before that. Anywho, Fairy's leaving soon, so TikTok my dear Osato. Don't keep me waiting. Huh? Wait! We are so fucked! This is bad. You heard all that, right? Yeah, killing people with curses? No way, right? I knew I had a bad feeling about that phone call. I'm really glad Tsukasa's here with me. I don't think I could have handled this if I were alone. I don't like that we can hear the clock in this room now. I don't even know where it is. Okay, first things first, calm down. Let's talk things over with Tsukasa. The last ferry leaves in what, less than an hour now? And if I don't get on it, the whole island is in trouble. All that talk about curses and killing people. We still have no idea who that even was. Felt like he knew something about your past too. Yeah, but as far as I can remember, I honestly have no idea who he is. They knew about the Unkaku Dono and his research, so they're definitely involved in some way or another. And maybe it's someone who doesn't get along with the Unkaku Dono and wants to steal you away from them? Makes sense. Trying to help me is probably just a front, so his real goal has to be something like that. So maybe he just acted like he knew you to put you at ease? Could be. But if he really wanted to put me at ease, I don't think he had the right tone. Yeah, that attitude was anything but reassuring. Like, was he actually serious? Thinking that you'd go along with all that just because he barked it at you? Not to mention threatening to curse the people on the island to death. It's hard to tell how serious he was. Well, that's one thing's clear. Well, one thing's clear. He's bad news. Ah, wait, someone's come home. Well, you came back, huh, Sato? We're gonna die! Okay. Oh, wait! Okay, now things are making sense. Making a little more sense. He definitely has the Hike Curse Stone, and he takes on a new identity every 10 years? Or no, 6 years? How... He had the Curse Stone, maybe he just gave it to Shotaro, but he has the curse related to the Heike, and the most recent body dates to about 6 years ago. The oldest dates back more than 30 years. He takes on new identities by killing people and taking their names. I think that's the case, and he is the one that's going to curse the island. So he's also an immortal. I don't know why I didn't catch this earlier. Avi was saying that he looks like he talks and acts older than he is. The ancient mermaid blood bleed is not going great. Nope. I don't know why I didn't catch that earlier. Avi talked about how he's a young man, but he looks and acts a bit older than he is. So, everything is still so up in the air that I really did not want to have to see him right now. He could at least come home a little bit earlier and taken that damn phone call for me. What's wrong, girl? You look like you've seen a ghost. Well, we just got a strange threatening phone call. Oh? Tell me more. So some nobody we don't even know wants you sent off on the last ferry today. Yes, they said if I don't go, the island will be struck with no mercy. Just punishment. Bah! He's just trying to snatch you out from under Unkakudono's nose. Always some fools trying to play smart. Pulling a stunt like that wouldn't just get you on Unkakudono's bad side. It'd be a hell of a lot worse than that. Ignore that fool's call. You're going to Unkakudono tomorrow, like we planned. Okay. Oh yeah, I should have said something earlier, but I'm totally against this whole sacrifice nonsense. Hey old man, if we can lift that curse over the raging waves before tomorrow, then Sato doesn't have to be offered as a sacrifice, right? Well yeah, if that was possible. But that curse stumped even the finest sorcerer I know. You'll need some solid proof that it's been broken. That's fine. Maybe I should go tell Mr. Walker what exactly happened. That assassin or whatever they were talking about kind of worries me. Who the heck could it be? He said they're blending in with the locals. I really hope it's not someone we know. Shotaro is my #1 suspect for that. Wait, what else did he say? Something about an assassin? Yes, they said someone wielding a cursed power has mixed in with the locals and is already proceeding with their plans. Think it could be true? Most likely bluffing, but I'll have folks look into it just in case. Either way, if we nab the assassin first, there ain't nothing to worry about. This is my Kamishima! I don't like hearing we have unknowns mixed in with my people. Seeing as we are being threatened by a curse, couldn't you ask the sorcerer you trust to help us deal with it? Not happening. Too short notice. Even just one consultation takes a whole month of back and forth with the manager for an appointment. Not to mention you can't even imagine how much it costs. You don't trouble someone like that over just some damn fool's prank call when it's probably just a bluff. Seriously? They're that big a deal? I guess neither of the two we bumped into yesterday was the sorcerer then. Who are you talking about? Yesterday we spoke to a man and a woman in traditional clothes who asked where this place was. They didn't stop by? Oh, right, yeah, some shady looking folks came around. They said something about a great storm curse around near and told me I should warn everyone to prepare for evacuation. Wait, so even people from outside the island know about the curse of those raging waves? But then exactly who were they? Beats me. Claimed they were with the police or some such. But something smelled fishy to me. They were rambling on about some mummies and whatnot. Didn't make a lick of sense. Ain't got time to mess with folks like that. Told them I already knew and had them get lost. Anyone, even with the slightest spirit sense, could tell this island's affected by a curse right now. Spirit sense. I said spirit energy earlier. That's what I meant. My brain did not remember. They were just some scam artists using that to spout some nonsense just to squeeze out donations. Bunch of crooked sidekicks, that's all. Got no time to be dealing with folks like that. Is that really all it was? Something about it is nagging at me. Is this curse of the raging waves definitely real? I already told you it's as real as they get. So? What are you gonna do now, old man? First off, Sato isn't going anywhere. Stay put until the last ferry docks back on mainland. You sure that's safe? Curses or not, there's no way anyone is going around just killing off a bunch of... There's no way anyone is going to just go around killing off a bunch of people. That just ain't practical. That said, someone sneaking in as an assassin. That could happen. I see. Bah! Even if their curse was just a bluff, they're clearly planning something. Ain't no way I'll let it slide. Threatening me, not just me, but Unka Kodono, they'll regret messing with us. I'll smoke them out myself and have them confess all their bullshit. Yikes, he's pissed. You two stay right here, got it? Are you gonna kill your son? He's gone. Spit out like a bullet. So what now? He told us to wait here, but... Well, we don't need to catch the ferry anymore. Still feels like a waste of time just sitting here. Let's go see if we can find Tsuyu. Sounds good. If we can find a way to stop the curse of the raging waves, there'd be no reason to sacrifice you. Let's go. About an hour and a half later. Well, we definitely learned a lot more after speaking with Tsuyu. Huh? Tsukasa? Damn it. Listen, there's no way I'm letting them sacrifice you. Not for anything. Thanks, Tsukasa. Sorry I got so worked up. Don't worry about it. That's just who you are. I guess the last ferry should have reached the mainland by now. Yeah, I think the old man managed to find that assassin. Let's go see what's going on outside. Not like we have much else to do now. Yeah. We're gonna die! His son's gonna kill him. I hope so. I love a little bit of patricide in my video games. What the hell are we supposed to do now, Kamishimaru? Help us out here. It's true. Please help us, Kamishimaru. I love you. She's so cute, man. I love Tsukasa. I'm really glad Tsukasa's here with me. I don't think I could have handled this all if I was alone. Still, I can't get whatever Sui you told us earlier. What a shock. I can't imagine how much you've been through, Sato. Yeah, my memories also came rushing back so suddenly I wasn't really sure what to do. Oh, come on! I'm not allowed to know them yet? Fuck. No! No! I want to know! Please! I want to know! Kamishimaru, please help us. Kamishimaru! We're gonna die. And then come back. Ew! Hey man. Oh look, it's Shotaro! Hey you two, perfect timing! My old man's been stomping around with this wild look on his face, asking some people if they've seen anyone suspicious. You two know anything about that? Actually, yeah, we do! So I guess he's been trying to track down an assassin who's been blending in on the island somewhere. Guys! Guys! Hey guys! Oh, we're so fucked. Wow. So people really announce threats like that over the phone. Still, I'm glad the old man didn't take the bait. That was probably the right call. But if it's not, Ukakudona's people are after you. But if it's not just Ukakudona's people after you, then we've got a new problem on our hands. Yep. He's resigned to this. He knows. He knows what's gonna happen to him. Mockingbird. Yes! Oh my god, she's so cute! Who is she? Maverick Mandy! Aww! I so speed face. Oh, Tsukasa, you better run. You better run, girl. Run, run, run. The sun's starting to go down. Maybe that's part of it, but something feels off. There's a lot I need to talk to Shotaro about. Tell him to fuck off! Tsukasa's clearly on edge. I can't blame her. This whole situation is such a mess. We really should apologize for missing the meeting earlier. Yeah. Even with everything going on, he still manages to stay calm. I know it's not fair to lean on him only when things get tough, but his confidence makes it hard not to. Getting really bad vibes! Can't imagine why. Here, let's look at the story chart real fast and see where this event lines up. Confession. Cursed. This is exactly when. The same time period. Same time. Where they... $5. His hand is in his pocket and it's on the fucking curse stone. That's really funny. Maverick Mandy! The darling of the Bamboo Breakers dance team. As fickle as she is flirtatious, her tendency to toy with birds other than her current beau causes relationships within the team to become more tangled by the day. Her heart is easily stolen by birds with unexpected sides, and the most recent objects of her affection include a bad boy with a cute face and a girl who dominates the dance floor with her tempestuous dance moves. She's bisexual! I didn't know that! I'm so happy. Good for her. Okay. But yeah, the time period lines up exactly when you beat me to saying that by a second. Yay! I love that we're so in sync. But this time period, this part of the day lines up exactly with when Azumi and Yuza walk from this way and see Sato on the ground with the slash on her chest, and these two, and I think Wakamura is the only one around. It might not be Wakamura. It was an old lady, maybe. It might have been Chie. Someone else was here, I think. Maybe not. Maybe it was just the three of them. I can't remember for the life of me. Sorry about missing our meeting today. I was the one who asked and ended up standing you up. Something urgent came up and I couldn't make it. Ah, right, that. Well, stuff happens. I'm not mad or anything, but... Mind telling me exactly what happened? Well, something unexpected came up and kind of threw off my whole schedule. So you can't say any more than that? You're not even gonna tell me what you wanted to talk about. Yeah, I can't tell you that either. Sorry. Right. Well, whatever. Let's just say you owe me one. Owe you one? Yeah, sometime when I need it, you'll have to do something for me. Oh, wait, that's not fair. It's not her fault. I'm the one who caused all the problems today. You see, I was actually the one who... Tsukasa, stop it. This isn't the time for that. But if I don't, you'll... Whoa, whoa. Why do I feel like I'm the bad guy here? You're the one who didn't show up. No, you're not the bad guy. It really is all my fault. I'm sorry. No, it's on me. Sato didn't do anything wrong. Okay, relax. For the sake of your friendship, I'll let it slide. Let's just reschedule for another time. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Things are a little hectic today. We can talk about that more another time. Damn, I hope you'll forgive us for not showing up earlier. I've got to do better next time. For Tsukasa's sake, too. I'm making sure no evil people have turned up around us to be sneaky. So about you getting out of that whole sacrifice mess? Yes, about that. I've been thinking, and maybe it's best if we leave for Tokyo together first thing tomorrow. Lay low for a while. Yeah, I know. It looks like I'm just using this chaos as an excuse, but... At this point, I don't think I can offer any other options. What do you think? Well, first off, thanks for thinking it over for me. But, would it be okay if I gave it a little more thought? Sure, but if you take the ferry, my old man will catch on. If you want to go, it'll have to be on a small boat. Quietly, just after dawn. We'll need time to set things up, so I need your answer by tonight. Okay, I'll think it through. We're so fucked. Let me know by tonight whether you'll come with me to Tokyo tomorrow morning. Alright. Here we go. Time to talk about the assassin. I'm real sorry, Sato. I know, I should be the one saying that. No, I can't go to Tokyo with Shotaro. But I still haven't told him the reason, so there's no way he'd understand. I just keep putting it off. Hey man. I save again. Not you. If this so-called assassin really has slipped in among the others, running around blindly like my old man won't get us anywhere. So we don't have enough to go on yet. So it's hard to say anything for sure. But at the very least, I'd be looking for people with regular contact with those off the island. You literally... Okay. He literally goes to college in Tokyo. Come on, man. Right. Anyone who rarely leaves the island is really a likely suspect. So that means people like Shotaro and me, who live off the island most of the time, are the most suspicious? Given the situation, yeah. Shotaro was right. Wandering around blindly isn't gonna help us find the assassin. You need to stop and think it through. Where would they go and what would they do? No creeps appearing? I'm nervous. You know, it's also possible that the caller and the assassin are both working for Kodono. Wait, why would you think that? It's possible that he never had the means to lift the curse of the Raging Waves like he promised. Or he never intended to hand it over in the first place. Oh, I get it. That way he could just get Sato without keeping his end in the bargain. Plus he could also then turn around and pin everything on your old man. Exactly! Sharp as ever, Tsukasa. Thanks. Either way, if someone like that really is out there, we need to stay on guard. Definitely. Guys! Oh no! Get away from the camera. I don't like it. I don't like it. He's literally, yeah, he's laying it out. Guys! I'm gonna take a breather. I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. Personal space, please, buddy. Yeah. God. We're so fucked. Hmm? Huh? What's wrong? It looks like you got something caught up in your bangs. Oh no, how embarrassing. You always seem so calm and collected, but I guess everyone has their moments. Hmm? Where? You want me to take a look? Ah, no, it's okay. I still got that hand mirror on me. Oh, no. Is the mirror gonna be part of this curse? He would be aware that everyone has one right now. Let's take a look. Ah, there it is. Is that a feather? When did that get there? Got it. That looks What the? There it is. What the hell is that thing? Hmm? Is something wrong, Sato? There's something behind me. Huh? What was that? I should check. No, you shouldn't. That's how everybody knows. I should check behind me. You motherfucker. You okay? There's nothing behind you. I should check behind me. Oh my god. Sato, what's wrong? She's literally so cute. Huh? What? Gah? Oh. Huh? I could have sworn it was right around here. There's nothing there. Maybe I imagined it. Ah, shit, that hurts. There it is. Shadow Man! Damn it, it hurts. Oh, cut straight through me. My insides are on fire. This is it, isn't it? I just died. But how? What happened? Oh, Sukasa, I'm sorry that they got me. So this is the power of the curse then. It's real. Shotaro! Yeah. I saw something for a split second and then it cut me down. Okay, just relax. Breathe nice and slow. You're not breathing. This is bad. People are coming over. It's turning into a scene. Oh no. Not here. Everyone will see. Damn it. Everyone will know I can heal. What do I do? They're all panicking. No choice. Just act dazed and clueless, then run away while I can. Witness Sato Shiranami's resurrection. We are so fucked. Oh boy. Can I? I'm resuming again. I want to see I want to see the shadow. I saw it for a second. I want to see it again. Get fucked, man. I hate you, Shotaro. I want to see if I can make out what it was. So he definitely is the assassin, so I was right about that. As far as we know, I think he is the assassin still. I mean... It doesn't seem like he has to actually be next to people to kill them, given that, oh, well... I don't know, maybe he does, because we didn't actually see... No, we did watch Tsuyu die, so actually, yeah, he doesn't have to be there. And he also Yuza got his head cut off without him around. Oh. I don't know. The slash from the curse leaves Sato with a large wound on her chest. She dies, but only for a moment, then resurrects in front of everyone, revealing she is an old normal person. She escapes in a panic, unsure of what happens next. Okay. Huh? Was I asleep? Oh, right. I got attacked out of nowhere right in the middle of Chiyo Street. Even every time I come back to my life, my head's always foggy and my memory's all over the place. Let's see if after I was cut down. Everyone saw me resurrect, so I panicked and started running around trying to hide. But in the end, Mr. Wakamura found me. He told me to stay put in the house and keep my head down. Sounds like things are getting pretty chaotic on the island. All because of me. Apparently, Mr. Wakamura told everyone he would handle it, which helps smooth things over. What now? It's already pitch black outside. It's quiet. Too quiet. It's putting me on edge. This is also where Yuza gets his head cut off. In front of Azumi and Tsukasa. In the little, World War II holdover building thingy. Kamishimaru is still in his usual spot. It's weirdly reassuring to see him. So now everyone knows I can't die. Be that as it may, I've still got something I need to do. This is it. Time to see it through. Today's been so hectic, I need to take a second to gather my thoughts, figure out what comes next. Right now, over the southern sea of Kamishima, the curse of the raging waves is creating a huge storm that has started to churn the sea. They say it can whip up a violent storm without warning. The kind that can flip a boat in an instant. Mr. Wakamura plans to hand me over to Kakadona to find a way to stop the curse. That handover is supposed to happen tomorrow, but Shotaro was against that plan. This morning, he asked if I'd run away with him, escape the island, and flee to Tokyo. Oh yeah, I still haven't given him an answer. I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. I can't go with Shotaro. As for how to actually stop the curse of the raging waves, the information Tsuyu gave us this afternoon might help. I should go over it again to get everything straight. I'm gonna stop and look at the telephone real fast. The phone's quiet now, let's hope it stays that way. I'm making sure I'm not really missing anything in here right now. I don't think so. Earlier today, after Mr. Wakamura told me to wait here, we snuck out and went to talk to Tsuyu. We learned some rather important info there. And my memories came back. Are you kidding me? Wakamura's fixing to hand you over to someone to try and break the curse of the raging waves. Treating people like nothing but tools, that's just plain awful. Exactly, but if we can figure out how to lift the curse ourselves, then maybe it won't come to that. If you know anything about the curse of the raging waves, please, I need your help. Well, of course. I don't know what I'd do with myself if we lost you, Sato. Well, I reckon it's fine to tell you anyway. I was about to tell Yuza and Azumi later anyway. Come, you two. I've got something to show you. I promised I'd tell Yuza and Azumi tonight, but there's something I need to check, so I'll fill you two in first. Oh, thank you. Ah, there it is, just as I remember it. Tsuyu, are you sure you're okay to be climbing these rocks with your injured leg? Oh, don't you worry about me. Still got a few tricks left in these old bones. Truth is, I put together a little shrine behind these rocks. No one else knows it's there, so it's been hidden here for ages now. Really? There was a shrine all the way out here? Oh, is this one of those bronze mirrors? I think I saw one in my history textbooks once. Here's Princess Hatsune's mirror. Hi, Photoshop guy. There is cursed rocks. Do we have pictures of our cursed rocks yet? There's one of them. It's a wood cursed stone. I don't think we have any others. Yeah, forsaken fish. Hi Nate. Mermaid gain roar. Yeah, I guess. There's only one mermaid left right now, so that we know of. So, it's kind of old and worn, but it's so small and cute. Okay, I didn't want to bring it up earlier, but I didn't know if Sato... I don't know. Oh! I get it now. Okay, so Princess Hatsune is the adopted daughter of shit. What's his name? It was Sumitaka. Kuki Sumitaka. So she was adopted and hiding on Taishima for other reasons. Other reasons being immortality? Question mark? She's actually Yaobukuni, who's also known as Osato. Osato 17. We just have Sato, and our Sato was called Osato by the stranger on the phone. So, that 400 years where she doesn't remember anything, I imagine she spent in Ryugu. I didn't want to connect those dots earlier because I was a little unsure. But, so, Osato, Yabukuni, Sato, and Princess Hatsune are all the same person. As per this theory I have going right now. It's a beauty, alright, but there's a lot more to it than its looks. The sound of crashing waves in the distance, roar of sea fills the air. The weather's so nice, and yet something about it has me on edge. Having Tsukasa here with me means more than I can say. How far will she follow me in this, I wonder? Yuri! Let's see what Tsuyu has to say. Wait, I know that bronze mirror. No way! Yeah! Tsuyu, what exactly is that mirror? This here. It used to belong to Mare. Yusa's mother. Wait, Yusa's ma? Well, to be precise, Mare found it at the bottom of the old well after she came to Kamishima. The old well? That's where this bronze mirror came from? Sure is. Though I don't know much beyond that, I'm afraid. Anywho, she said she had to keep it enshrined somewhere that overlooked the southern sea, so we tucked it away back here. It was here even back when Mari was still alive, so that's gotta be 20 years now? That's a long time. Even out here, Tsuyu remains her usual calm, unshakable self. Unfortunately, it only makes it harder to tell where the jokes end and the serious talk begins. I think I might have picked up a bit of that from her. That's so cute. I'm making sure nothing weird pops up. Or nothing I can click on. Because I'm nervous. Okay. I hope I'm right. I think it'd be really awesome. So does that mirror have some connection to the curse of the raging waves? Sure does. Listen. All I'm about to tell you is what Mara once told me. But I trusted her with all of my heart, so I'll speak as if I know it all to be true. Yes, of course. The curse of the raging waves isn't some tiny little curse that someone can just throw out there whenever they like. It's a massive curse that's been churning down off the southern coast of Kamishima for a good 400 years now, non-stop. Wait, seriously? If that's true, wouldn't there be a huge storm all the time? There's the thing. The curse had been sealed away all this time. Held back. All because of a sacrifice offered up 400 years ago. A sacrifice? Yes, a real sacrifice. You don't mean, like, symbolically? You're saying someone has actually sacrificed to keep the curse at bay? Exactly. Many, many years ago, someone made the ultimate sacrifice. But thanks to that, the source of the curse was sealed away. And this here bronze mirror supposedly belonged to that very person who was sacrificed. No way. The thing is, even with that sacrifice, after 400 years, the effects that held back the curse are getting weaker and weaker. Really? Wait, really? So in other words, Now that the curse is overpowering its seal, the curse of the raging waves. Oh wait, no, that's Tsukasa. Oops. They have the same prefix. First two letters. My brain just. Speed reader. Ugh. So in other words, now that the curse of the is overpowering its seal, the curse of the raging waves could set loose again. That's how it seems. But at the same time, it seems the curse itself has become a lot weaker for the last 400 years. Even with the seal wearing thin, the power of this bronze mirror has been able to keep it at bay. It's managed to hold back the curse of the raging waves for the past 10 or so years. The mirror doesn't hold a candle to a real sacrifice, but still, it's got enough power to suppress the curse. Right, so if it wasn't for that mirror, the curse might have already swallowed up the island. But if that's the case, Mari wasn't a curse bearer trying to unleash the curse at all. In fact, she was the complete opposite. She found the mirror and was trying to hold it back, right? Well, that's true, but I didn't quite the whole story. What do you mean? If I understood that right, Mari wasn't causing a curse, she was trying to hold it back. I love you, Grandma. To explain what I mean, I need to tell you about where Mari came from. I thought no one knew where she came from. Sorry for keeping it from you. The truth is, Mari was a descendant of a place called Taishima, an island that was wiped off the map long ago. Wait a sec, Taishima? Isn't that the place where the Curse of the Raging Wave started after it got invaded or something? That's the one. Hold on. I heard that Mari was the descendant of the people who destroyed Taishima. That she was the one who brought the curse. Quite the opposite. Her ancestors were the ones being destroyed. Well, dang, that sure changes the story. I love how her hair looks at this angle. It's so cute. Because it curls in the front and it's got this little spikes. Ugh, she's so cute. But what does that mean exactly? Mari told me that folks from Taishima passed down a duty from generation to generation. A duty? She said it would be 400 years since the disaster during her generation, and that it meant she had to be the one to see it through. To carry out that duty first, the curse of the raging waves had to be removed for once and for all. They needed to wait for the curse to weaken, and so many generations passed for that to happen. So the duty wasn't just to stop the curse, that was just the first step? Right. Mari came to Kamishima because she was meant to fulfill that duty. Apparently she spent years waiting on the island, watching for a sign the curse was starting to weaken. Eventually she ended up marrying my little Tosuke, but it seems that was never part of the plan. She often used to chuckle about it, saying that you never know when or where fate will bring someone into your life. But I had no idea. Then we come to 5 years ago. 395 years since the curse of the raging waves had begun, she said the time had finally come, that the curse was now finally weak enough. I still remember her saying how if she offered the mirror now, she could remove the curse for good, that she could complete her duty. Remove the curse for good? Well, even hearing all that, I was only half convinced the curse wasn't just an old folk tale. Yeah, don't think anyone can blame you. So then, what exactly was her duty? She said she'd only told me once it was all over and done with. Oh, right. The Southern Sea disaster. In the end, I never got to hear what her duty was. Mari was taken by the sea before she could tell me. After that disaster, I was a mess inside. Couldn't think straight for ages. But now, with all this going on, I figured it was time I finally talked about what happened. Duty the people of Taishima were meant to fulfill 400 years later? What could that be? Sending Sobe home! That day, 5 years ago, out of the blue, Mari suddenly said the time had come. She headed out to sea, bronze mirror in hand, ready to end the curse once and for all. But you know the rest. I reckon she failed to do it. She failed? And that triggered the storm and the whole disaster? That's how it looks. Thinking back, it hadn't been quite 400 years yet. Maybe she rushed it. Felt like time was running out. I think she tried to end it, and the curse just lashed back, causing the tragedy. I know folks want to blame her, but I could never really say anything to stop them. One curious thing though, Mari took this bronze mirror with her when she set out, but when Yuzo was only but when Yuzo was the only one found alive, he had the mirror on him. Maybe that's why what saved him. Just him, by some miracle. At the very least, I'm grateful he came back safe. Yeah, when they found Yuzo that day, I remember bawling my eyes out. I was so relieved. After that, I offered a little prayer of thanks to the mirror, and quietly returned it to its shrine in the bay. For the next 5 years, there was no sign of the raging waves. Everything stayed calm up until now. That does explain a lot. But there's still one thing I can't quite make sense of. What's that? I know she took Tosuke with her, as he was the one who handled the boat, but I never understand why she'd take little Yuzo with her too. Ah, yeah, that's a bit odd. Yuzo says he doesn't remember a thing, so I'll probably never know the truth. Not to mention that Mari's so-called duty also remains a mystery. All that's left is this bronze mirror, and 5 long years since then. Tarn. I keep hoping that maybe, just maybe, the curse of the raging waves would fade away on its own. But now they say it's grown stronger again, and I have to say the despair is setting in. So something just came to mind. What is it, Tsukasa? Yuza is Mari's son, right? So that means he's also a descendant of Taishima. What if Mari passed on the duty to him? Taught him how to deal with the curse? Oh, that's a good point. Maybe she brought Yuza along just in case things didn't go as planned, to carry on things if she couldn't. Now that you say that, that actually makes a lot of sense. Truth is, I've been wondering if that boy's starting to remember something. Oh? It's not exactly an easy thing to bring up to him, you know? But since we're finally talking about all this, I figure it's time I ask him straight. I see. Though honestly, Yuza couldn't hide anything from anyone, let alone us. I thought the same. That boy's as transparent as glass. Mari tried to end the curse of the raging waves with failed. It cost her her life and caused the disaster. So just offering the bronze mirror wasn't enough? What's missing? So listen, Sato. You need to tell him there's no need to rush with all this nonsense. The bronze mirror's holding the curse of the raging waves back for now. Yeah, maybe Yuza actually knows how to get rid of the curse with the mirror. Yeah. But it didn't work for Mari, not with the bronze mirror alone. The curse is still out there, so maybe it really does need me to, you know... Sato? You okay? You're acting kinda weird. Thank you, Tsuyu, for telling us all this. I think it's time I told you both something, too. I actually remembered something the other day about who I used to be. Wait, you remember even more? Yeah. I'm sorry I didn't say anything sooner. I guess I'll just spill it. There it is. Ah! Ha ha! The one who was sacrificed 400 years ago. That was me. Huh? What? Wait, hold on. 400 years ago? You're pulling my leg at a time like this? No, you see, the truth is... Well, I'll be. So you're telling me you're immortal? You promise you ain't pulling my leg. This one's a bit hard to swallow. I think the reason the curse is getting stronger is because I woke up 3 months ago after sleeping down on the seafloor. I think me waking up just weakened the seal that was holding the curse back. Whoa, wait. So when you said you'd been asleep for hundreds of years, you meant you were actually a sacrifice at the bottom of the ocean? That's awful. That's right. I was sacrificed to seal the curse at its source. It wasn't to remove it though, it was just to keep it from seeping out. I was just a temporary fix, stopgap until someone found a way to remove it for good. That said, it did last 400 years, I suppose. That's hard to even imagine. But after those 400 years, the curse was supposed to have weakened, and the way to end it should have been passed down. You mean by Mare? So, I guess she never had the chance. Maybe there's a chance that she did pass on something to Yuza. Maybe, but if she didn't, that would mean that I have to be the sacrifice again. Whoa, Sato, no, that's not how it has to be. That has to be the reason I'm immortal. Sato. I never should have woken up. Everyone here took me in, even though I didn't remember a thing. I didn't want to lose all that warmth, so I kept quiet. I'm so sorry. But if it comes to it, I'll take responsibility. I'll be the sacrifice again. No, Sato, don't talk like that. You've already protected us for 400 years. That's more than enough. I refuse to let you go through that again. There has to be a reason you woke up now. You won't need it to seal the curse anymore. I know it. She's right. We'll find a way to keep you safe through this, Sato. Okay. Man. The soup does hurt to eat. I got a bit overwhelmed back there. But Tsuyu and Tsukasa both told me that there was no need for me to be the sacrifice. Still, I can't help but feel I have to do something. Of course, if there's anything I could do to avoid being sacrificed, I'll do it. That bronze mirror definitely was something I owned a really long time ago. I never imagined it held power strong enough to suppress a curse, though. But even offering it up didn't fully get rid of the curse of the raging waves, which means there must be some other condition that wasn't met. The real key to ending the curse had to be tied to something, or someone, related to Mare. Hopefully, Tsuyu will be able to tell the others more about that. That said, it's possible Lunka Kudana already has this exact same information. After talking with Tsuyu, we put the bronze mirror back in the shrine. With the curse so unstable right now, moving it away from the shrine seemed like a bad idea. Tsuyu said she plans to tell Yuza and Azumi the same thing she told me, and if that leads to anything new, they'd let us know. Girl, they're dead. Earlier today, I got a creepy call demanding I turn myself in. They said if I didn't comply, an assassin with a curse would start killing people. I didn't go. And sure enough, later that evening, I was struck out of nowhere by some invisible slash and killed. Whoever did it was probably testing whether I'd come back to life, while also showing off their power all in one go, and it worked perfectly. The island went into a panic, with people both terrified of me not dying, and of the one who attacked me. If it really was an assassin mixed in among the locals that use a curse to do all that, we're in serious trouble. A curse that can kill someone instantly from a distance. That's not just dangerous, it's terrifying. None of the curses I've ever known worked like that. They were never that convenient or all-powerful. They say when you curse someone, you're cursing yourself as well. Using a curse always comes with risks or strict conditions. To target me so precisely in that exact moment, and place from somewhere I couldn't even see, there must have been some really specific conditions to pull it off. I should try to recall the curse slash that hit me and see if there's anything else I can remember. Ooh, I don't know. Ooh, it's scary. Ah. It seems that Mr. Wakamura still hasn't figured out who the assassin is either. Whoever they are blending in with the locals and triggering the curse with ease. As far as I know, only a psychic with a powerful spirit sense could use a curse like that. Is there really someone like that on this island? The killing definitely won't stop with just the attack on me. Even the man on the phone was ranting about killing everyone off one by one. But at least for the moment, it seems pretty quiet outside. Because everyone's dead! The girls, the women, they're dead. There's no telling when it'll start. If that caller can really wield a curse, maybe turning them down wasn't the smartest move. Then again, there's no way I was just gonna hand myself over. And like Shotaro said, there's also a chance the caller was working for Kakudono. That attack, it was brutal. I changed clothes, the wound's gone now, but I can't stop the cold sweat. My body still remembers the pain, but I'm the only one who can get to the bottom of this curse. I need to think back, remember what happened when I was cursed. There has to be some kind of clue. Is there any sign? Anything at all before I was struck? Wait, that's right. Just before I was slashed, I saw something reflected in the hand mirror. A mysterious shadow. If I remember correctly, it looked like a warrior in armor carrying a sword. Wait a second. Could it be? Was it the curse of the Heike I heard about yesterday? Oh, well, I was right about the name. Oh, yay, Yumiko! We get to go back to Yumiko! A curse that delivers a single hate-fueled strike from a sword. And the shadow was already there before I was hit, which means if I could spot the armored warrior's shadow again, it would mean the assassin using the curse should be nearby. Damn it! I should have asked more questions yesterday. That cursed shadow. It showed up in the mirror, but when I turned around, there was nothing there. Does that mean maybe it's only visible in mirrors? If it's true, I might be able to use this Kamishimaru hand mirror to spot the shadow before the curse strikes. Could go looking for it with the mirror. Maybe I should practice a bit. Okay, here goes. Yeah, it looks like I can use this mirror to look at things behind me. Let's do a little practice first. Let me try reflecting the Kamishimaru flag in the mirror. Once I can see it in the reflection, I'll take a closer look at the hand mirror. Ah, there you are, Kamishimaru. Okay, this works. We're so fucked. Kamishimaru! Okay, if I catch the shadow with the mirror before anything happens, then maybe I can find the assassin right as they're about to use the curse. Wait, one problem. If anyone on the island sees me now, I'll just cause more panic. I'll have to stay hidden while I move around. Well, fuck. I don't want to do this. I'm scared. I'm hungry. I want to run an ad and go find something to eat, and I need to answer my messages. Image. There it is. Okay. I will be back. Hopefully. Quicker than 3 minutes, but you know. Ad break! Okay, sorry, that was longer than I thought it would be. I tried eating my food very fast. To be fair, it did take me like 3 minutes to eat. I decided to take time getting it out of the fridge. Well, let's get a move on. Sorry. I guess for now, I just need to do whatever I can. If I can find that armored shadow again, maybe I can at least deal with that curse. I'll have to try to avoid places with lots of people around though. The area seems pretty empty. Time to look around while I have the chance. Okay, let's look around. Maybe I can find the shadow with the mirror. I hope not. Oh, god damn it. Hey man. Wait, didn't you say she was meeting Yuza and Asami here later? I should look around quickly before anyone shows up. Oh, so Suyu's not dead yet. Hey man. What the? It's there, I saw it! Oh, is this how I prevent everyone's deaths? Hi, Brave Doodle. What's up? It was right there, right by those rocks. Which means the assassin should be nearby. Who the fuck is that? Was it really not Shotaro? Am I just a bad person? Don't answer that. Huh? Who's that? Damn it, they took off! Nothing much, just having some leftover pizza. Me too! I literally just got back from an ad break where I ate 3 pieces of pizza. Wait! Damn it, I lost them. Well, someone as out of shape as me. Never had a chance of catching up. I don't really know if they went this way. This is hopeless. Oh, damn it, I'm out of breath. Ugh, I didn't think this far ahead. What did I think I was gonna do if I actually found someone? Running around in the dark isn't gonna get me anywhere. But I did see that shadow again, along with someone suspicious nearby. Taking off like that the second I saw them was about the most obviously suspicious thing they could have done. That pretty much confirms there is an assassin using a curse to attack people on the island, just like the phone caller threatened. But even if that's the case, is there anything I can do to stop it? I mean, I'm not exactly built to fight. Pretty sure I'd lose to just about anyone. I can't do this alone. I have to find someone to help me. But who could I even ask at a time like this? Wait, hang on. Wasn't Suyu supposed to be meeting with Yuza and Asami down by the bay? Oh, please no! I gotta get back and warn her now! So out of shape! I'm here, barely. Ah, too late. Okay, well, there it is. This is what happened last time. No, 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 no! Till you wake up, was I too late? No, this isn't happening. Wait, what about Yuza and Azumi? Weren't they supposed to meet her here? Those are footprints, maybe they ran to get help already. Tsuyu. No, this was the same wound as mine, it's hopeless. She would have died in an instant. There's nothing anyone can do. I'm so sorry. I'll come back though, I'll make sure you're properly laid to rest. Okay, well now all the murders and stuff are happening. After that, Sato returned to the island city center, which had turned into a living nightmare. Countless others had already fallen victim to the curse. Bloody bodies lay scattered on the ground, across the ground. People fled in panic, screaming and confused. Some turned on others, shouting wild accusations. Others broke down, wailing in helpless hysteria. Many clung to lifeless loved ones, crying in despair. In the midst of the chaos, not a single person paid Sato any mind. Sato Shiranami wandered through the devastation, overcome with guilt. If she had only done more, maybe this tragedy could have been prevented. If I just had listened. If I had just done what the damn phone caller had told me, none of this would happen. This is my fault. It's all because I dared to hope. Hope that I could keep on living. This is all wrong. I was never supposed to be here. This is all wrong. This body, my life, maybe it's better if it just ends. Maybe it's like 7 Mysteries where we're cut off. That we learned a trick to cut it off entirely. Yeah. Or to cut it off early. Yeah. I'll surrender to the assassin right now. If that stops any more people from getting hurt. Girl. It's oh my god! Sorry, I didn't realize he was right behind me. Oh my god. There's a pool of fresh blood. Someone must have collapsed here too. Yeah, Kikuko died there. Jesus Christ, he scared me! Personal space, Wakamura! What is it with this family? Ah, Mr. Wakamura? What did you— Sato! Where is Tsukasa? Tell me where Tsukasa is right now! Huh? Tsukasa? Why Tsukasa? Can't believe I missed it. I figured Ukakadona had a couple secret kids stashed somewhere. Okay, I was right. But Tsukasa, wow? She was one all along? You lot been keeping it a secret from the start? Okay. So I was right about that too. I'm at the start of stream last time, well, yesterday at the end of stream, we learned that— Are you kidding? Am I— Okay, sorry. Last time, we learned this section here. In truth, Tsukasa secretly tracked down her father, a wealthy man who owns multiple companies in Issei, and knows that she is his illegitimate child. She apparently has gone out to dinner with him several times, but keeps this a secret from her mother. Wakamura just confirmed that it is in fact Yoshiatsu, as is her father. This man is her father. I actually don't see any almost any resemblance at all. Thank God she looks like her mother. Unless, hold on. Oops. I was gonna say, unless it's a lie and it's actually the other guy. Well, what? What are you talking about? That goddamn assassin's gotta be working for Ukakadona, so it has to be her. Where is she? Gotta get my hands on her and put an end to this mess. Stop wasting time. I am a bad person. Maybe I shouldn't have called out Shotaro. It might actually be Suyu, because, Yuza gets his head cut off once he realizes what's happening. And she's there with him and Azumi. Are we kidding? Oh, I hope that's not true. That's so terrible. Oh. Well, the truth is she's at Kantekisho. If she's hiding, she's probably at Kantekisho ruins. I think they were setting it up for this, yeah. But I can't tell him that. If he gets there first, Tsukasa will be in trouble. I think she's down by the southern bay. Okay, I didn't know if we should be honest. Bay? Got it. That was close. I gotta fight Tsukasa before he doesn't warn her. No time to waste. Girl, we're so fucked. Yuza got his head chopped off. Someone's here. What the hell? Sato! Oh no, oops. God, Sato! Sato! Yuza. Both of you need to get out of here. It's dangerous here. Hurry! But what about Yuza? There's no more time. Just go! Girl. Is my Yuri... Oh! Oh my god. Okay, we have 1 more hour left. Dude. Oh, we should all kill ourselves. No, we shouldn't. Azumi and the others are helpless and beg grief. Did Tsuyu pull this shit? Or not Tsuyu, sorry. Oh my god, Tsukasa. Did Tsukasa really pull this shit? Oh my god. Damn it! What the hell is going on? What the fuck happened to you, Yusa? Could you just die like that out of nowhere? You managed to live through the disaster 5 years ago just to die like this. I mean, she is crying, but that's probably easy to fake. The whole island turned on you. And still the whole island turned on you. Blamed your mom for everything. They rejected you even when you said you wanted to become an Ahama diver. What the hell did you ever do to deserve that? You never once complained. You just kept going like it was nothing. You did everything right. Someone like you deserves so much better. You deserve to be happy, damn it. I would have done anything to make that happen. And yet I couldn't do a damn thing. I'm sorry. I'm so damn sorry, Yusa. This shouldn't have been the way for you to go out. How could the gods think this is fair? How? Hey, Tsukasa, I know this is a terrible time, but there's something important I needed to tell you. Yeah? Go ahead. That's his buddy, man. I should leave him be for now. There aren't many people around here, so it's nothing like the chaos in town. Because everyone's dead! I'm honestly so lost, I have no idea who the assassin is. It has to be either Tsukasa or Shotaro. If Shotaro was right in that they're working for Unka Kodono, then, or is someone close to Unka Kodono, it would be Tsukasa. Shotaro even said, hey, me or Tsukasa are like the most likely suspects, haha, teehee, because they leave the island the most, because they both go to school off the island. She's finishing high school, he's in college. And we don't really know anybody else besides Yusa that leaves the island often, because Yusa's been gone for years, sorta. Well, not years. He's been in school. Or wait. Wait, when did he... Yeah, he was... Okay, earlier in the year. Sorry, he's been gone for a few months. That's what I meant. Yeah, 3 months. Sorry. My brain just goes crazy. We don't really know anybody else that leaves the island frequently enough to do that. It's so quiet here. It feels almost like that whole nightmare earlier was just a dream. If only that were true. Don't worry, we'll fix the whole thing. Personal space, girl. Can I find a bird here? In the middle of the evil? I'm second guessing because this feels too obvious. Tsukasa or Shotaro being the assassin? It does feel a little too obvious because we don't know the rules of the Curse of Hieke yet. So we don't know how close they actually have to be, and we don't know the conditions. So we don't know if it is actually Tsuyu, but... I mean, not Tsuyu, sorry, Tsukasa. But if it is Tsukasa... Girl, why are you calm about this? Oh, man, I don't know. I am stuck between the two. Both? It just feels like, hey, we have two suspects, pick one. It does kind of feel like that. But it can't be both unless they both have a powerful enough spirit sense that they can take each other's curse. And if we know anything about how curses work in Seven Mysteries of Hanjo, they more than likely can't be passing it between each other if one of them or both of them have a poor spirit sense. I mean, like, with Yaka and Mio couldn't take Yako's curse stone. But that was because of a possession case, so I don't know. But Tsuruno could take other people's curse stones. So, I don't know. Because they did not have a ghost possessing them. So, that's weird. I don't know. Compared to how shaken Azumi is, Tsukasa seems rather calm given the situation. She's probably wondering why I'm staying so composed right now, too. It just feels like I'm missing a step. I think we are, is the thing. Like, we're seriously missing a lot. We are missing a lot of Sato's, like, day from... Well, no. This looks pretty normal. We're missing bits between Sato and Yuza's days here. Like, right here. The Kamishima investigation. Sato learns about the curse of Heike somewhere here in this area. Yuza's doing something before he goes out with Azumi. And these guys don't arrive on... God. Avi kills Somikawa and is bedridden this day. I believe. Or... yeah. Something like that. This one is on hold. We haven't finished that one yet, technically, because we only got like 3 lines of dialogue for that. I don't know. We are missing a lot of context. Can't wait to figure it out. I guess, oh man, I guess she would technically fit the bill of a successor, though. We know that her father, we now know that her father for sure is Yoshiatsu Yamashina, and Yamashina talked about having a successor, but we don't know if he meant like a blood successor or he just found an apprentice that works. Because if he found an apprentice, Shotaro seems like a perfect call. Anyway, try to stay calm and listen, okay? I spoke to Mr. Wakamura earlier. Apparently this Unkaku Dono person might actually be your father. Huh? Wait, what? Wait, are you serious? You're saying my Pa Yamashina is your- yeah, girl! Yes, he is, we do know that. Is Unkaku Dono? That's what he said. Not sure if it's true or not. But Mr. Wakamura has already made up his mind. He's convinced that makes you the assassin. If he finds you, who knows what he'll do? Huh? That's crazy talk! Me? An assassin? Come on, that makes no sense! I know, I don't believe it either. That's why we need to find the real assassin as soon as possible. Yeah, but easier said than done. I love Azumi so much. Sato, Suyu's gone and so is Yuza. Yeah, I never thought it would come to this. I'm scared. What are we supposed to do now? I didn't manage to find out any more about the curse of the raging waves, but right now we have to find the assassin. Earlier down by the bay I saw a cursed shadow again, as well as someone running away. Wait, the shadow. Sorry, I need to check something curse related real quick. The curse? Oh, right, earlier I know, I can check with the hand mirror to make sure the curse shadow isn't nearby. It's behind her. Or is it up there? No. It's not behind her. It's not Azumi, is it? Azumi never leaves. Ah, damn it! What was it? I can't remember. Oh, don't scare me like that! Tsukasa, what's the matter? I guess the shock made me forgot it. Right before it happened, Yuza realized something important, but I'm blanking on it now. He never said anything. Something important. Yeah, Yuza figured out the condition that the curse needed to affect someone. I swear he said something about people needing to be marked or something, but I really can't remember. He was just about to say who the culprit was too, and then, well, that happened to him. Marked? I can't remember. Just thinking about the moment's making me sick. Oh no, Tsukasa, it's okay. Don't force yourself to remember. I won't. But I still do remember one thing he said. Oh, okay, yeah, no, he did say that. I am a little bit of a liar. He did say these things. It's been like, I think last Friday he died in like our stream time period. He thought that the curse could only target women from the island, but now that he was targeted... Oh, hold on a sec, I think I see what he was getting at. Sato, did you figure something out? Could the curse be using this as a marker? What could he be? People born on Kamishima? The mirrors? Oh, fuck. Oh, I was gonna say, is it the mirror? But I guess Yuza did have a mirror. Yeah, I was gonna say it was gonna be either the mirror or we've been handed them. Yeah, Kikoko. Is it Kikoko? How could it be her though? She's dead. Did she know this? She did hand these out for free to everybody on the island. But is really having a hand mirror so common that all of the Toba skeletons would have one on hand? Huh? Mirrors? That doesn't sound right. Hand mirror? Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's gotta be the Kamishimaru hand mirror. Oh, so you already figured it out. Yuza took that mirror out of his pocket right before it happened. That's right! I forgot. He lifted it up about his neck and then his head was chopped off. When I was attacked, I had the mirror in my jacket pocket too. That's gotta be it. Didn't they say those hand mirrors were handed out to everyone on the island? Oh, Azumi! You feeling okay now? Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry you had to see me like that. But if we're this close to finding who did all this, there's no time to be moping around. First things first, if either of you still have that mirror, get rid of it now. Oh, good point. Yeah, Kikoko was holding them out, handing them out for free, but she was dead because she had a mirror, so somebody killed her. So, the only other person really involved with island stuff that it does leave frequently is Shotaro. So, I think it is Shotaro. Of course it's still Shotaro. She literally pulls out her hand mirror when he points out that there's a bird feather in her hair. Okay, we were right all along. We were right all along. We know what's happening. We have the biggest brains in the world. We're so fucked. So, Sato, you figured it out, haven't you? The one behind this curse? The assassin who used this curse to kill so many. I know who it is! It's Shotaro Wakamura. Yeah, it's gotta be the person who gave out the hand mirrors, so... What? But she can't be the... She's dead! Oh! Maybe she's not. Wait. No, because her body was gone. We saw her pool of blood, but the body was gone. Unless somebody took it. She was missing, but... She was working at a company in Issei City. She changed jobs repeatedly and then returned to become a Alma diver 4 years ago. But maybe I'm too mean. Maybe I'm a little too mean to men. Maybe he's just weird with girls. With young women. Maybe that's all his problem is. Has to be Kikoko, right? Hmm? You're saying she never actually died? Wait, you're saying Kikoko was killed too? Yeah, when we saw her lying in a pool of blood by the jetty. You did? I was just there earlier. I remember seeing a large blood stain but no body. Really? I guess someone must have moved her? And all this chaos, who's got time to move a body with everyone panicking like that? Where would they even move her? I'll admit, I'm biased. I hate men. Men suck. Me included. There's so many dead, we have barely time or space to lay our folks down and cover them up. That's true. It looks like someone's hand was there, so maybe she never actually died? Managed to get up and walk off on her own? But if Kikoko's the assassin, why would she let herself get hit by the curse's attack? Wait, what if she managed to get up from death? I mean, I doubt it, but maybe she's an immortal like you, Sato. What? No way! Huh? What was that? You said that so casually, but I could have sworn you just said Sato is immortal? Ah, well. It's kind of a long story, but yeah, that's basically what it boils down to. Oh, thank you, Willow. But we should. I like my jokes about men hating. I appreciate it. That's very sweet. So that's what happened earlier. That explains what everyone was talking about. Still, I don't think there are others like me out there. You think so? Is it really that rare? I don't really have any frame of reference. I have another theory that's more likely. Azumi, did you get a good look at Kikoko's wound? I mean, not really. It was pretty dark out and we were kind of panicking. Wait, are you saying maybe she wasn't actually hurt at all? Most likely explanation is that she got up after faking her death. Maybe she faked being a victim using fake blood or something to avoid suspicion. So she waited for others to see her and then slipped away in the confusion. Shit! I know she handed out the mirrors and all, but I didn't think that would be the case. Oh. Okay, I will apologize to Shotaro this once. This one time. But that's it. No more. I'm sorry for suspecting you. I am kind of an asshole. But you're weird and freaky, and I don't like it. Oh? Guess the cat's out of the bag. Huh? Kikoko, you really are still alive. Yep, hate to break it to you, but I ain't immortal or anything fancy like that. Just fake blood is all. I was hiding up by the lighthouse, but then I heard y'all talking, so I figured I may as well come out. Too bad you figured it all out. There's just really no turning back for me now. Sato, I was told to bring you in, even if it means killing every last person on the island. It's the shadow! Doesn't matter, we already tossed those damn mirrors. The curse can't touch us now. Just so you know, I've got your friend Tsukasa. Wow, marked even now. You're the one person I cannot forgive. Huh? I am? How? The cursed target wasn't just tied to the hand mirrors? She's just bluffing. Sato, get behind me. I'm not letting her take you. It's pointless. Disobey me and Tsukasa will be the first to die. We only have the option to surrender. How about that? I'm owning my assholes in this. You're right for that. I am apologizing just a smidge. Maybe he is a better guy than we know. Maybe not. But I don't care. I will apologize because I was incredibly wrong. And that was incredibly mean of me. If you're calling him a murderer. No, I surrender. I'll go with you quietly. What? Sato, what are you saying? Now is not the time to be joking! I know, I've made up my mind. I can't let anyone else get killed because of me. There's no there's no resisting this curse, it's too strong. Sato, no! Good choice. Good. Smart choice. Otherwise, everyone on the island would have perished. Kikuko, why are you doing this? You grew up here too. Does this place mean nothing to you? I guess I have some feelings for this place. But if I didn't sever those ties, my world would never change. Yeah, there's her crazy eyes. Fuck. What the hell are you talking about? He's the only one. The only one who ever sparked a change in my miserable excuse for a life. Now he'll finally acknowledge me, and I'll become who I was meant to be. That's your reason? For all of this? This island never cared about people, always just blamed everything on curses. Surely you understand all this, all understand wanting to destroy this shithole? I just took up the reins. Someone needed to break the cycle. Now I can finally start living my own life, free from all that bullshit. Anyway, we need to get moving. There's a boat waiting out back. If you follow us, I'll kill Tsukasa. Do yourselves a favor and stay right there, okay? Thank you. Both of you. Please don't try to follow, it's too dangerous. God damn it! No! Sato! Girl, you murdered a lot of people, it's true. She did kill a lot of people. Unfortunately. I can't have people that know my identity just walking away. Especially not you, Tsukasa. Well. She killed Tsukasa. Shit. The following day, the bodies of Azumi, Kumoi, and Tsukasa, were found beneath the lighthouse, collapsed together in a lifeless heap. Azumi, who had been helping search for the curse's mark, tried to take Tsukasa's place, but ended up caught in the curse instead. Oh, Azumi. But the tragedy that struck Kamishima didn't end there. Right after the assassin left Kamishima with Sato Shiranami, a new calamity followed. A violent storm, born of the curse of the raging waves, erupted in the seas around the island. As expected, the curse cannot be sealed away by the bronze mirror alone. Ferocious winds and towering waves pounded the island for 3 days and nights, leaving devastation in their wake. Most islanders who had tried to flee the tragedy of the boat that night were lost in the storm and remain missing to this day. Among them was the assassin behind the incident. And Sato Shiranami, who went along with her. She was never to be seen again. Ending 1, the tragedy of Kamishima. Gosh. Yay, our first ending! We're so fucked. You have my heartfelt thanks for all of your hard work thus far. And so, the affair surrounding Kamishina has reached one of its possible conclusions. See, you remember last time the ending of Seven Mysteries of Hanjo, and it was revealed the player was a certain player. The player was a certain person that existed in history and within the story. We are in a cave this time, so I am wondering if we are the god of the sea, or if we are one of the mermaids. In this case, we would be Sobe, because we haven't seen a damn thing about Sobe. I'm wondering just a little bit, because why else would we be back and doing something else again this time? And the only thing we have talked about how the curse of the raging waves was also brought about by the god of the sea, along with the islanders of Taishima. So I'm wondering. Sadly, it seems neither Yuza Minakuchi nor Sato Shiranami were able to achieve their goals. To avoid arriving at this particular outcome, please continue progressing through the story chart. After all, you came here for that very purpose, did you not? Oh! Oh! Oh my. Are you perhaps still unsure of who you are? No need to worry. I'm confident you'll remember in time. You're just missing a few key pieces. As you travel along the story chart and shape what happens, perhaps you'll remember your part in this. See? See? Be sure to think on it as you move forward. Well then, I'm sure we'll see each other again soon. Farewell now. Girl! We're so fucked. Thank you. I bow. I'm so excited. We're gonna leave surrender up. Well, no, it doesn't matter. Don't give a shit. Yumiko! Oh, my girls. The Wakamura residence is just up the slope after you head through that alley. It's a bit of a maze, though. Want me to show you? So it was that way. Thank you. We should be fine by ourselves, I think. That's what her spirit sense does? She can see immortals? Got it. Take care then. Ma'am? Is something the matter? No, it's nothing. I'll tell you later. Okay, sorry. I had the theory that Yumiko was also an immortal, and that's why she's here. That's why she is even in the Paranormal Affairs Bureau as a normal person, and her age being a secret. Oh! She's a mermaid! She's a mermaid. I know. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. She's a mermaid! She's Nagami. She has to be Nagami. A free-spirited by nature and yearning to explore the seas beyond Ryugu, sees the opportunity to travel the world, a journey that would span the next 400 years, enamored by the idea of a fairy tale romance. She was said to have been enthused at the thought of finding her own tale of eternal love as she left. Guess who was obsessed with her husband? Guess who was obsessed with her husband? Where did she go? Yumiko. A woman who balances her work as a housewife with her position as a full-time employee of the Paranormal Affairs. She utterly adores her husband, swooning in admiration whenever the topic turns to him. And she is also viewed with affection by her coworkers who call her ma'am. Yumiko alone lacks any particular metaphysical abilities despite possessing a meager degree of spirit sense. So why would she be here? How do you do it, detective? I don't know. I'm an English major. Maybe that's it. I'm an English major. They're putting me through the paces, and I don't know. Man. Oh my god. I really hope that she is Nagami. That would be so sick. It would all I don't know what if that would explain the bruises slash possibly hickeys on her neck. If it's a mermaid related thing, if it's like, oh, it's actually her gills question mark. Okay, let's get it moving. Sorry, I also got really loud. I got super excited. Oh, let me get this straight. You're with the police. And you expect me to warn everyone on the island that a huge storm is on its way. And get them ready to face it? That's it in a nutshell. I'm so glad you understand. This is about the curse of the raging waves. Way ahead of you there. I've been warning them for ages. Well now, you know about the curse. Can it be that a certain sorcerer acquaintance of yours told you about it? That's right. Unlike you phony psychics who crawl out of the woodwork every other week, my instructor is the real deal. In that case, I expect this instructor also knows how the curse can be lifted? No, hasn't gotten that far yet. But it's not for lack of trying. Why? You saying you know a way to break it? Unfortunately, no. We have yet to determine the exact method for bringing it to an end. We are not without the means to do so. But first, we require a map concealed in a mummified mermaid. Might you know of it? A mummified mermaid? What are you on about? This some kind of ruse? I knew there was something fishy about you. What are you really after? Go on, out with it. I assure you, we only wish to lift the curse plaguing Kamishima. Would you be prepared to assist us in our efforts? Ah, likely story. Trying to pull one over old Wakamura, are we? Better than you've tried. Better than you have tried. Well, how's this? I'm not telling you another word. We're done here, understand? I don't have the time to listen to this hogwash anyhow. I've got business to attend to on the mainland. So off with you. Leave me in peace. Well, that's a shame, but I suppose there's nothing we can do. In any case, please do contact us if you learn anything that might be of use. I love that he cannot hide his facial expressions. He's so cute. Not very cooperative, is he? I don't see why he's so I don't see why he's so suspicious. He had his hackles up from the first. Perhaps he's so accustomed to dealing with the rough customers that he can't actually believe anyone would be sincere. However, he does seem to be interested in breaking the curse of the raging waves as we are. True, and this sorcerer of his must have some psychic ability if they were able to perceive the curse. I just wished I'd wish I'd thought to ask their name. Oh, I think I have an idea of who it might be. It's a small world, this industry. Oh, really? Mr. Yamashina called them a big shot who's appeared on television. I recognized their mark on implements in Wakamura's room. It must be Soiga and Gamyodo. Gamyodo? Never heard of him. No, they used to make frequent appearances on occult programs, though they always hid their face on camera. Sorry, it's not ringing any bells. Gamyodo. Where did I hear Gamyodo before? I swear to God I've heard Gamyodo before. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. Well, lately they seem to... Oh! I accidentally almost closed my chat. See, okay, okay, I also remembered that I thought Yumiko was an immortal, but no, I was close. Mermaid. Perpetually immortal. Very interesting. If I'm right about the mermaid thing. I remember thinking that, but then we were like, ah, mermaid's flesh, and then she's like, ah, yuck. I'd never do that. Aversion to cannibalism. Okay, anyway. Well, lately, they seem to be racking in a fortune as a corporate consulate. Corporate consultant for hire. Their powers have a reputation of being accurate and potent, and their popularity has grown to the point where they can essentially name their price. If they're that good, maybe we should let them take care of the curse of the raging waves for us. Perhaps I should mention, Gamyota's popularity has reached such heights only very recently. Up until last year, they had a very poor reputation among others in the industry. In fact, as I recall, on the list of notable psychics kept by the Paranormal Affairs Bureau, they were given the lowest rank. In other words, they were put on the same level as sham mediums riding the wave of the occult boom. Huh, I had forgotten about that list. Well, their sudden rise to fame and fortune after changing up their business at the end of last year is certainly suspicious. I am more concerned about the possibility that they are using a harmful curse to suit the needs of the highest bidder. Regardless, I'm not sure I would trust them to handle this affair on their own. You never know. Maybe they really had a change of heart and just started training seriously. Even so, I highly doubt they would have had the time in their busy schedule to venture out here and solve this case on our steed. Kamishina Gossiper. Collect all character profiles! Sugen Gamyoto. A mysterious sorcerer, although said to possess exceptional supernatural abilities, they have revealed nothing of their own true identity. Both age and gender are unknown. Sugen Gamyoto was previously most known for their prominent media presence, with numerous appearances on both television and in magazines. Wearing an unusual outfit that covered their face, they would demonstrate a variety of psychic abilities, including an exorcism of possessive individuals, assessment of submitted ghost photographs, identification of guiding spirits, and conduction of telepathic readings at haunted locations. Their unique sense of presence and high rate of accuracy garnered them a sizable following, particularly among occult enthusiasts, and they were known to accept consultations from general public as well as media outlets. However, at the end of the previous year saw this once public figure suddenly withdraw from the spotlight. They now mainly operate behind closed doors, signing consulting agreements with particular companies to provide a variety of services, including management advice from a metaphysical perspective, divination of auspicious and harmful events, proposals to improve the client's luck, and the detection and elimination of paranormal disturbances. It is rumored that they will even cast curses on key personnel at rival companies, or conversely exercise curses from targeted victims for the right price. The undeniable potency of their spiritual abilities have earned them immense trust from both the executives of their contractor companies and other wealthy individuals, and their behind-the-scenes reputation continues to grow. This has resulted in a sharp rise of their consulting fees, placing their services far beyond any average individual can reasonably hope to afford. One of the companies they currently have a contract with belongs to Shinobu Wakamura, a local Kamishina magnate. Among psychics, opinion on them is mostly more divided. Many have noted that their spiritual energy during the time they were openly active in the media was too weak to allow them to perform advanced techniques of any sort, to the extent that they were considered a little better than fraud, leading to suspicions about what prompted their sudden change in course. It is now almost impossible to find footage and articles from their past media appearances, and the names of companies which they have consulting contracts with which they have consulting contracts are entirely undisclosed. Sorry, my brain just blanked. Obfuscating their identity, purpose, and the true extent of their power. Oh, you're the girl who showed us the way earlier. Good thing I caught up with you. Mind if we have a word? Actually, I'd rather not. I'm afraid you don't really have a choice, because I already know that you're an 800-year immortal. What are you talking about? Don't even bother. That shocked look already has given you away. Besides, you have nothing to fear. Your secret's safe with me. Come on, let's take this somewhere more private. Girl! Oh my god. I do have to end at like right at 1 o'clock, so we're gonna probably be a little, I don't know, scared. So in short, when you came to, you'd been washed up on the shore of the bay. Wakamura took you in. And that's as far back as your memories go. You don't remember anything about your life before that, not even why you became immortal? No, except I'm pretty sure I was forced to eat mermaid flesh by someone. But you don't know when, or why. No. So you've only recently woken up and you have no idea where you were or what you were doing before that. Pretty much. I get the feeling I was in kind of a deep sleep at the bottom of the sea for a few hundred years. But I've got no clue why, or how, or what led up to it. Interesting. Well, how about we go over the facts one by one, just to make sure we're on the same page? Okay. So, she can see people who have eaten mermaid flesh. Or specifically, what kind of immortal people are? I don't know, that's interesting. I love Soto, he's so cute. Soto has been researching the ways in which spirit sense affects the human brain. So I'm sure he must be curious what effects longevity has on the minds and psyches of 800-year immortals. It appears she has a lot of gaps in her memory. Having never encountered an 800-year immortal before, I must confess I'm bursting with questions. How does such a lifespan affect the structure of their brain to memories? It would be fascinating to find out. You're gonna have to wait until she's dead, man. Like, dead. He's so cute. I love him. This is the southwestern coast of the island. We've got it all to ourselves right now. This girl, she calls herself Sato Shiranami. I wonder if she made that name up. Either way, I doubt we'd find her in the civil registry. Though that shouldn't affect her life too much while she's living on Shima. Gah! I wonder if Wakamura knows about her immortality. He seems to be her guardian. If he does know, and he let it slip to Yamashina about it, that could be a problem. It's just one thing after another. What are we to do about her? If her readiness to give us directions earlier is anything to go by, she does seem to know this island well. I just hope she'll be alright. Now, am I right in thinking you didn't eat mermaid flesh and go straight to sleep? You were up and about for a few years in between, at least? I think so. What interests me is the fact that you were already familiar with the term 800-year immortal. It's not a widely known concept. You must have been in a unique position to acquire the knowledge of it before you went to sleep. Yeah, I have a vague memory of being told that's what we're called, but I don't know when that happened or where, let alone who it was. Maybe you'll remember in more detail if we touch on some other topics. Guess we'll just have to go by the process of elimination. Work our way down the list till we get a hit. Is there a reason for all these questions? Well, not to sound insensitive, I'm sure it can't be easy for you, going about without any memories at all. But I was hoping you might know something that could be of use to us. Given your history, there's a chance you possess information otherwise lost to time. Maybe, but I'm not sure how much help I'll be. I remember so little. Come to think of it, I'd say it's about time we introduced ourselves. I'll admit we don't exactly look the part, but the truth is, You're with the police? Wow. I never would have guessed there's a paranormal affairs department. Honestly, I thought all psychics on the stage were frauds. At least that's the impression I get from watching TV. To be fair, the majority of them are. But for the record, our department is officially approved by the government. Really? Huh. Back in my time, psychics were treated as onmyoji, and even held official positions in the Bureau of Omnio, a public institution. Oh, you seem to know a lot about that. Were you involved somehow? Huh? Oh, I explained all that without even thinking. It just came naturally to me. Honestly, I'm just surprised as you are. I guess this means I must have had something to do with the Bureau of Omnio. Ah, and it seems your memories aren't lost after all. All we have to do is find a way to trigger them. The Bureau of Omnio was one of the government's office during the... under the Ritsuryu system, existing from the Asuka period to the early Meiji area. Based on the practice of Onmyoto, it generally oversaw such matters such as astronomical observation, the creation of calendars, and management of time systems, and the divination of auspicious or harmful events. However, it is also said that it occasionally invoked powers beyond human understanding to handle banishment and cleansing of disasters and impurities. The Onmyoji affiliated with the Bureau were not merely diviners, but they were also bureaucrats, albeit once possessing advanced training in mathematics and knowledge of astronomy. In some eras, their influence was even great enough to sway the very course of the nation, and their presence in the imperial court was highly valued. Spiritual practitioners in the service of the state were also formally introduced as onmyoshi, operating under the banner of the Bureau. The current treatment of the spiritual phenomena is non-existent. Largely stems from the abolishment of the Bureau of Omnio during the Meiji Restoration, in line with Japan taking on the principles of science and technology as the new framework for the nation. Over time, state involvement in spiritual matters gradually came to be seen as taboo. However, psychics continue their work to maintain public order behind the scenes, passing this torch down through successive generations until the establishment of the Police Act in the latter half of the Showa period, whereupon their work of it eventually came to form the foundation of the Paranormal Affairs Bureau. Oh, actually, talking about the Bureau of Omnio brought back another memory. I'm pretty sure it was an onmyoji who put me to sleep, using some kind of spell to keep me in a state between life and death. Really? So someone intentionally put you to sleep under the sea? There must have been a good reason for it. From what point are your memories clearest, would you say? Well, I guess about 3 months ago when the spell keeping me in that state of under the sea wore off. From when you woke up then, I see. I know that look. Did you notice something? Not exactly. It simply occurred to me that if her state of, shall we say, suspended animation was lifted while she was in the sea depths, would she not have drowned and resurrected several times over? Oh, yeah. I did. It was hell. I woke up under the sea and unable to breathe, drowned, and came back over and over again. It was horrible, and I still remember it. Every last second. Jeez, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. The instant I came back, I had to swim as hard as I could, trying to reach the surface. But even so, I think it took me about 3 days to reach shore. I lost count of how many times I died down there. Then I finally came to in Kamishina Bay. Mr. Wakamura found me and took me in. And I've been living here peacefully ever since. No one's ever suspected I'm immortal. You're sure about that, are you? No one else knows? Huh? Yeah, I mean, I think so. Anyhow, I guess that settles the issue of how far your memories go. Okay, no, same thing. So anyway, what are a couple of paranormal affairs officials doing on Kamishima? Working a case, of course. What else? Our job is to resolve incidents caused by curses and paranormal phenomena, and, wherever possible, prevent them from occurring. It's up to us to solve the greatest mysteries and do whatever it takes to keep the peace. Which is usually a lot. Wait, does that mean something's happened here? You don't know, huh? Oh, what? Sounds like we'd better fill you in a bit first. We're working several cases right now, but I'd say only 2 of them are a priority. 2? Mind you, we've known about the first one for quite some time. The Curse of the Raging Waves. We've come to lift it before it unleashes a huge storm on the southern sea of Kamishima. Curse of the Raging Waves? That's right. Ever heard of it? No, never. That's to be expected. I imagine the islanders aren't too fond of discussing the disaster. Anyhow, that situation is ongoing. As for the other priority case... Right, you mentioned there were 2? We actually only learned about this one after we arrived on the island today, but... Protocol dictates we have to deal with any 800-year immortals we find. Oh, what do you mean, deal with? It's not all that difficult to understand. To begin with 800-year immortals... Oh my god! To begin with, 800-year immortals shouldn't exist in this world. And if their existence were to become public knowledge, it would lead to an outbreak of trouble of every kind. Heck, some people are already looking to gain immortality for themselves at any cost. What? For the sake of maintaining public order, it's vital that the world is convinced immortality is just a myth. However... Stop her, Soto. Halt! I'm sorry, girl. Can't you just let me go? Calm down, will you? I haven't finished. What I was going to say was, I've got no intention of doing anything with you, so don't worry. Wait. Really? Surprised? But you should know better than anyone why that would be. You might be an 800-year immortal, but your time's nearly up. These eyes never lie. Oh! That's why she's red. Okay. Sato Shiranami, for the first time in centuries, you're standing on death's door. In a matter of a few days, you'll be gone from this world, am I right? Oh. Yes, it's exactly as you say. I think. I've only got 2 days left now. Just 2 more, huh? So you knew this was coming, but you chose to make a life for yourself on this island, even so. Yeah. I've known all along, from the moment I woke up. Is that why it took you 3 days to make it to shore? I imagine knowing you had so little time left must have made it difficult to work up the strength to save yourself. Oh, it did, but my desperation to escape won out in the end. Well, now you know why I'm prepared to turn a blind eye. In just 48 hours, give or take, you'll fade away, and it'll be just that. And that will be that. Of course, you would have to swear to keep your identity a secret to the last. But provided you can keep your word, you're free to go. I can, and I will, thank you. Don't thank me yet, there's still another matter I'll be needing your help with if I'm to leave you be. Another matter? So, this is why she's red. She can see. For starters, only 2 days of her 800-year lifespan remain. She knows it, and she's perfectly calm. It seems she's accepted her fate. Even so, I suppose there's no harm in letting her go about her business as usual. I'd not take that time away from her if I can help it. But first, before I forget... Yes? Keep our meeting today a secret, and don't let anyone know that you know about the Curse of the Raging Waves. Okay. People will get suspicious otherwise. Even if Wakamura tells you about it, be sure to act surprised. I figure that shouldn't be too difficult for you. You're an experienced secret keeper after all. I don't know about that, but I'll do my best. If your lifespan is nearly at an end, that must mean you've consumed the flesh of a mermaid exactly 800 years ago. Of course you already knew that, didn't you? Not that you've been forthcoming about it. Sorry, I... Don't apologize. This just proves that you know how to hold your tongue. A valuable skill when you've got a secret to keep. Mind you, this fact does put matters in a new light. Say, Soto, what events took place 800 years ago? Let's see. 8 centuries ago from the present day. That would place us midway through the 1180s, when the Heian period was just coming to an end. Right when the Genpei War took place. Ah, of course! The Heike! Exactly. Don't you think there might be a connection? Hmm? Girl! By the way, you wouldn't happen to be concealing anything else, would you? Huh? No, It's fine, I'll not pry, just so long as you answer my questions. Girl! Oh, I only have 10 minutes. By the way, I was wondering, how did you know I was an 800-year immortal? Oh, that. These eyes of mine have what you might call a special ability. A special ability? If I look hard enough at someone, I can tell whether they're an ordinary human or an immortal. It's just like you have different... It's like you have a different colored aura about you. Really? Not only that, but it turns out, with a bit of focus, even immortals can tell each other apart. Is that so? Oh, I just meant... You look the same as anyone else to me. I'm not an immortal myself, you know. Really? I thought so for sure. You must be, since you seem to know so much about all of this. She's mermaids are not necessarily immortal, if I'm right. If I'm right. Secret also could just be the fact that she's... You know, her eyes do look kind of different from... Who else has kind of greenish eyes? I don't know. I was gonna say she does. Okay, well... I don't know. Her eyes kind of looked glossier than other people's to me, but maybe I'm crazy. Only 2 days left to live. What would it be like to greet death after living 800 years estranged from it? I can hardly imagine. It is surely beyond any mortal to understand. I'm not an immortal myself, you know. Uh-oh. Okay. Right now, we're looking for a way to lift the curse of the raging waves. But that's Soda's area of expertise, so I'll leave the explanation to him. Right, this concerns a legend passed down in my family, the Kiryu clan, over generations. Oh, I should mention, this is something I've pieced together from various sources, so it may not be entirely accurate. Right. Long ago, southwest of Kamishima, there was an island called Taishima. It is said 400 years ago, it was possessed by an earthquake and a tsunami in an event so catastrophic that the island sunk to the seafloor. Taishima. However, the truth of the matter is that it was invaded and laid waste too. Then, in the aftermath of the islanders' intense hatred, coalesced into the Curse of the Raging Waves, which manifested as a tremendous storm. I see. 400 years ago, so this would have been towards the end of the Sengoku period, correct? Yes, ma'am. The Hanoji incident, in which Oda Nobunaga ended his life, took place in 1582, if you'll recall. Following this event, one of my ancestors, an accomplished onmyoshi by the name of Harukage— Oh! Okay! So Soto and Sato need to... Oh no. Oh no! Harukage Tsuchimikado sacrificed a young woman, one of the survivors of Taishima, in order to seal away the source of the Curse of the Raging Waves. He realized it was her. And Onmyoshi. Harukage Tsuchimikado. Wouldn't that make your ancestor a direct descendant of Abi no Iseme? Sounds to me like you share a bloodline with the Onmyoshi elite. Yes and no. While Harukage's powers were potent, he was never affiliated with the Bureau of Onmyo. In fact, he shunned his illustrious surname early on and left the government service, preferring to uphold peace as a civilian. Ah, so he was an eccentric and an elite. Gotcha. Harukage's seal was not permanent, however, it would only endure for 4 centuries. Wait, you mean... Yes, this was the last year of peace. Actually, the seal's already broken. Isn't that really bad? Oh, hi Mew! Oh, I have to end in like 8 minutes because I promised I would play a game with somebody and our time zones are drastically different. Shit. Oh man. I need to hurry though. Ah! I'm so glad you can drop by. For now, the curse appears to be inert, but the storm could strike at any moment. Okay, so you need to find a way to seal the curse again. Is that it? Not seal it. Break it. We're here to put an end to this curse for good. Shouldn't be too difficult. It's bound to have weakened a bit after 400 years. Indeed, that seems to have been Harakage's plan, for legend tells that he left behind instructions detailing how the curse could be lifted after 400 years had elapsed. However, the map that would have led us to these instructions has been lost. Oh no. It seems they were once concealed inside a model of a mummified mermaid. Yet over time this fact was forgotten, and at some point in my family's history the object in question was sold to a foreign buyer. But if you don't have the map, then what are you gonna do? Well, we were hoping to find some clue to the map's whereabouts here in Kamishima. But we've had no luck so far, and I reckon we've hit a dead end. I see. Now there's something I'd like you to try and remember for me. But me? But humor me. Doesn't the story behind the curse of the raging waves ring any bells? Why should it? The girl who was sacrificed in order to seal away the curse of the raging waves 4 centuries ago might not have been you, Sato Shiranami. What? You have said yourself that it was an Amiyoshi who put you in the state of deep slumber on the sea floor. Does not it seem highly probable that you were the sacrifice who has held back the curse for the past 400 years? Oh man, you're right, that was me! I knew it! I'm so sorry, I can't do this anymore. What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourself. Is it that painful to remember? We didn't come here to ask you to sacrifice yourself again if that's what you're worried about. All those years under the sea can't have been easy on her, you know. She wasn't really asleep, her brain would have still been active. Moreover, there's a limit to how many memories the human brain can hold. I would estimate a capacity of about 100 years worth. Are you saying that she remembers being in that state under the sea? In a sense, I presume her memories fill the stretches of utter darkness, her view of the sea depths. Any memories from before that have likely been pushed deep into her subconscious. Then maybe they're not gone for good, there's still a chance she'll remember. We just need to find the right trigger. Sorry, I didn't mean to freak out on you like that. It took me a sec to get over the shock. Well, it seems my theory about you being the sacrifice was right on the money. But it doesn't look like you'll be able to tell us much about the past after all. Guess not. Wish I could have been more help. Oh, there's something else I would like to ask you. Be my guest. How exactly do you deal with 800-year immortals? You sure you want to know? Huh? Since it's not going to happen to you, there's no reason for you to think about it. I thought it would be something like taking away their immortality. Unfortunately, that's downright impossible. Because your original body is long gone, you know? But then, what else can you do? You tell her, Soto. Must I always be the one to handle these unpleasant topics? Besides, I see no point in explaining something that she is already painfully familiar with. What do you mean? Among the arts, we psychics wield a spell that can place even a mortal into a state of apparent death. Once that is done, they can simply be concealed in an underground vault for the rest of their days. Wait, you mean it's just the same thing that happened to me? Essentially, yes. Except in your case, it was for the purpose of making you a sacrifice, and you woke up before your lifespan came to an end. Yikes. Mind you, neither I nor Soto has ever actually done this to anyone, though I did hear a rumor that someone was dealt with that way a few decades back. Curious. Of course, there have been 800-year mortals who sought ways to become immortal again in the past, but they all failed. Even if they managed to track down the mermaid who gave them their immortality, it was no good. That's why more than a few immortals have ended up living their long lives in religious seclusion. Yeah, she did for the first 400 years. But, does this mean the seal broke because I woke up? We cannot be certain of that. Perhaps it was the other way around. The seal may have broken of its own accord, releasing you from your slumber. Either way, it's not your fault. Don't you go blaming yourself for any of this. Still, if I hadn't... Listen, your sacrifice kept this curse at bay for 4 whole centuries. That's half of your extended lifespan. No one could ask more of you than that. The rest is up to you, Soto. The rest is up to Soto, isn't that right? Yes, but I'm counting on your help as well, ma'am. Didn't mean to click on that one again. So, any chance that you remember something about the Curse of the Raging Waves? Did that Onmyoshi Harakage Tsuchimikado happen to tell you how it could be lifted? I'm sorry, all that's come back to me is the fact that I was sacrificed. I don't remember the Onmyoshi at all, what kind of person he was or anything. The most I can remember is that I think he said something about the curse being lifted about after 400 years. That's all, huh? Well, be sure to let us know if you remember anything else that could help us break the curse. I will. Alright, next question. You wouldn't happen to know much about the Heike, would you? Heike? Why do you ask? This actually pertains to one of the other cases we're working on, but we've got reason to believe someone out there is using the curse of the Heike to commit murder. The curse of Heike? Did you hear about those skeletal remains that turned up near here? It was all over the news. Oh yeah, I saw that. Well, we suspect the curse of the Heike might be involved. And seeing as you were actually alive 800 years ago, I was hoping you might know something about the Heike that could help us. But if we're right in thinking that you had ties to the Bureau of Onmyo, the timing matches up perfectly. I might have known once, but nothing's coming to me at the moment. Really? Shoot. On that note, I too have noted a potential correlation. There's a legend that tells how Taira no Tadamori was presented with the flesh of a mermaid at Betsuho. Perhaps that was the flesh Sato consumed to gain her immortality. Actually, I'm pretty familiar with that legend myself. And those so-called mermaids were caught that were caught at Betsuho definitely weren't the kind that can make anyone immortal. Oh? Is that so? But if you ask me, Sato couldn't have been immortal by eating mermaid's flesh, without the use of a relic called the Tamatebako. Now, does that ring any bells? Huh? Wait, mermaid flesh and the Tamatebako! Oh? Haven't you remembered something? Yes, that's it! It was one of the Heike! A man wearing a suit of armor. We were on a boat, and he had the Tamatebako, and there was mermaid flesh inside it, and he wanted me to eat some of it. A warrior in armor, could it be? So it sounds like you had ties to the Heike as well. Heike. And this man, he was the one who made you eat the mermaid flesh. Yes, I remember now. What was his name? Do you remember that too? I think it was Tomo something. Tomoshige? That's it! The man's name was Taira no Tomoshige. Taira no Tomoshige. That was the name of one of Taira no Yoramori's sons. And Yoramori himself was the son of Tadamori's official wife. So you're telling me that Tadamori's grandson forced Sato to eat mermaid flesh? What do we know about this Taira no Tomoshige anyway? Not much, aside from the fact that he was part of the clan's main lineage. History is not seeing fit to record his deeds, whatever they may have been. Well, he may not have been one of the clan's famous warriors, but to think, you actually knew one of the Heike. Oh. Okay. So I imagine this guy is in fact the grandson. He also ate the mermaid flesh, perhaps. That's my theory now. So, Taira no Tomoshige. You mentioned you were in a boat. Do you recall anything else? I think we were being chased. I do not wonder that. At the end of the Heian period, the Heike were being pursued by the full force of the Genji's force. By the full might of the Genji's forces. I was struck by an arrow and I fell into the sea and drowned. But by that time I had already become immortal. Later I must have resurrected and washed up somewhere along the coast, and I guess that's how I escaped. What about Tomoshige? Did he eat some of the flesh, his mermaid flesh too? I'm not sure, but I don't remember that part, but I don't think I encountered him again after that. You will soon. If you'll remember, ma'am, the curse echo I witnessed earlier held the fame-blamed Nukimaru. Perhaps Tomoshige inherited the blade from Yorimori and wielded it with the intent to avenge his clan. Oh, he could be dead. That could be him. Okay. After all, future generations would surely have held a memorial service for a warrior renowned like Yorimori, setting his spirit to rest. Tomoshige, on the other hand, was unlikely to have received the same treatment. If so, his hatred must have persisted long after his death. Okay. Compared to the curse of the Heike, it is a distinct possibility. This curse sounds terrifying. I have to say, I wasn't expecting a connection here. You know, Sato, it's starting to sound like you've been involved in all incidents that have gone down in these parts over the centuries. Not by choice. Anyway, I get the feeling this Taira no Tomoshige wasn't a very nice guy, and the curse of his sounds even nastier. Could it really still be active after all this time? It certainly looks that way. The Heike's resentment is awfully persistent, I hear. You don't think he could have held a grudge against me, do you? Who knows? That would depend on your relationship with him back then. Oh man. However, it appears someone is actively wielding the curse of the Heike at present. Therefore, the targets of the curse would be decided by this individual, whoever they may be. Another unknown, huh? Curse of Tomoshige! A curse born from the tyrant of Tomoshige's feelings of malice and resentment that lingered after the fall of the Taira clan. It kills an individual who meets the conditions by cleaving them in two. Oh, wait, that was new. Oh, never mind. That was not new. I lied. For starters, okay, no. She dies in 2 days. Figuring out the origin of the curse is all well and good, but it doesn't help us solve the case. We need to track down the person who's actually using it, or it'll keep happening. Indeed. I hope you find them soon. Speaking of immortals, there's something else I had to ask you. Yes? Now, I'm not certain about this, but I get the feeling there's another 800-year immortal on Kamishima right now. What? Any idea who it might be? No, I don't have a clue. Are you sure about this? Because if there is another immortal here, I'll find them eventually, you know. Even if they have to scour the island from end to end. Does that change your answer? No, I really don't know who it could be. Alright, if you say so. That's not good. Guess this means I'll have to search the island, after all. As if I didn't have enough to deal with. Well, I'd say that about covers everything. We've talked your ear off long enough. It must be confusing, all this talk of the past. Will not trouble you any further. Right, thank you. Still, give it a bit of time, and something else might come back to you. If it does, please let us know. We'll be visiting the island again real soon, so you should have a chance. Will do. I'll be going then. So now what? She's given us much to ponder. To think we'd encounter a living witness. I'd never dream it possible. Sure, it was fascinating, but I can't say it did us much good as far as our investigation is concerned. Besides, she's still hiding something, that one. You think so, ma'am? I do. In fact, I'd bet on it. She might even be up to something. But our primary objective here is to lift the curse of the raging waves. We don't need to start digging into anything else without good reason. On that note, do you really intend to search the island for this other 800-year immortal? Yeah, I figure we might as well look into that too while we're here. Understood. Oh my god! I got so scared. My apologies for the interruption, but this is where an important matter. This is an important. But there is an important matter I wish to discuss with you. Now then, I believe you have just been privy to quite the interesting development. As Yumiko Shiki would tell it, Sato Shiranami is not the only 100-year immortal here on Kamishima. And now I would pose you a question. There is indeed one more individual in Kamishina who has made a miraculous return from the dead. You have borne witness to the death and revival of this individual a total of 4 times. With this in mind, allow me to ask, who is the other 800-year immortal in Kamishima? Please tell me their name. Ah! I don't know! Do I? Okay. Lives on Kamishima. Lives on Kamishima. Oh, wait, is it actually Yuza? Could it be Yuza? Oh no. Oh man. Is that how many times I've drowned? We're ending here in a minute, but we just finished up Soto and Yumiko's section with Sato. Basically figured out that the Heike the Heike forced her to eat mermaid's flesh. So she's connected to that. Soto's ancestor was the Amijo that put her to sleep as a sacrifice. And there's another 800-year immortal in Kamishima. Is this how and the storyteller appeared as it ended? I want to say it's Yuza. The only person that quote-unquote died and came back is Yuza because we drowned a few times. Are you gonna let me pick Yuza? Yuza Minakuchi? It's correct. The answer is Yuza Minakuchi. We're gonna die! We're so fucked! To think you got it in one go. You're quite the observant one. Every time Yuza ran out of oxygen while diving, he suffocated to death in the ocean depths. However, following his demise, he returned to life and was able to continue where he had left off. It would normally be highly unusual for someone to reach a diver rank of 19 on their first outing! Such a feat would be difficult indeed unless one was unburdened by their fear of failure, or the fear of death. It was this knowledge of his own immortality that led him to displaying such an uncanny degree of confidence. As you may suspected, Yuza Minakuchi became an 800-year immortal 5 years ago when he was saved by a mermaid, so he- oh no! So this boy actually looks exactly the same. Oh, so he's... that's why he's short! That's why he's short! He still looks 13! Are we kidding? This is so sad. I'm gonna blow everything up! That's why he's short! They mentioned that. No! In truth, help arrived too late that fateful day, and and it became the first time he lost his life. I wonder what light this new information will cast on events going forward. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale. Initiate explode. 13 for 800 years. That's terrible. Shit. Okay, well we have to end. I'm gonna go play TF2 with my buddy. Oh no. Thank you guys for dropping by. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to write out all my notes. Or later. Jesus Christ. I really appreciate it. Shit, I'm late. I was supposed to be done 13 minutes ago so I could play TF2. Everybody's gonna die. Hooray. Oh yeah, Willow, I forgot to say, Sato has 2 days left to live. She's almost lived for for 800 years, so she's almost gone. Hooray! Okay, you did hear that. Okay. I don't remember if I said that, but, you know, I don't want to raid into Five Tail. I don't want to bother them. I think they're doing some reading. I think they're playing Reverse 1999, but you guys should go watch Five Tail. They're very funny. Very awesome, very cool. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Take care. Get some rest. We'll be back Friday, but not Saturday because I'm out of town. I'm gonna go see my best friend. Yay! Have a good one. I really appreciate it. Holy shit.